Hey guys, we are East London Fighters and we are here for the Tekken tournament.
Indeed, this is the second part of Tekken FighterZ today. We had we had Dragon Ball Z earlier today.
Yeah.
And now we're just about to start Tekken 7.
We are indeed. I'm Abominable.
And my name is Grimulus.
And we're going to be here with you through the pools. We're going to switch in commentators as they come in and come out, but our usual commentators, some of our usual friends, Pun Life, Eternal Dragon, they've decided to step into the fray today.
So that's going to be quite interesting, actually. It's not often that the commentators actually get a chance to play, so I'm actually quite interested to see how well they're going to do.
That's true. I've decided to stay on commentary today, so Eternal Dragon will most certainly have to put in a shift next time.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about that. So I think actually talking about Eternal Dragon, his first match is against BonusJin. So that we might,
oh my days!
You know, I don't want to jinx the guy, but we might have him back on commentary quite quickly.
That's actually quite a scary thought. I mean, to be fair, BonusJin notwithstanding, we've actually got quite a few killers in this tournament.
This is an unbelievably stacked tournament. I don't think I expected the turnout to be as strong and as in both number of people and quality of player as it has been. And we've got, I mean, just looking around the room now, we've got KingJae, we've got Roniso, we've got Rookang, we've got Haroun,
got Shirdel.
The list goes on. I'm sure I've just missed some absolute stone cold killers. KaneAndTrench.
I know.
KaneAndTrench. There's one of them. Decent. Gosain. Yeah. So we are really, really, really stacked today. The top 8, I mean, the pools are going to look stacked. The top 8 is going to look like a concentrated death pool. But in any case, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think one of the reasons why the turnout is as strong as it is because it seems to me that a lot of players are getting ready for the Tekken World Tour.
Yes, this is a perfect practice ground for it, to be fair. Absolutely,
absolutely. And where some players who may consider themselves only going to Tekken World Tour events, they're treating this like a mock Tekken World Tour.
Absolutely.
And if you look at the quality of the players,
it's scary. It really is scary.
Yeah, it really is. Now we are getting some players sat down to play in our first game, but Mr. Grim, who's your pick for, say, top 3?
Jesus Christ. I wouldn't want to say, to be honest with you, and it's not because I can't. It's because I don't want to.
You don't. I guess as a team owner as well, you don't want to show too much favouritism as well.
No, I mean, we've got some killers of ourselves, but you know, a lot of them are untested under these circumstances. I mean, it's literally every match is a boss battle.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Every single match is a boss battle. But yeah, we're just about to kick things off here. We've got 2 people sat down, ready to play, and I think the tournament proper is going to start elsewhere. Everybody is just sorting themselves out. See, this is awkward for me because I'm not usually on commentary. I'm usually the guy behind the scenes telling everybody, do this, do that, do this, do that.
So is it quite painful for you now? You're watching people not do what you want them to do?
Yes, exactly.
You're starting to get riled.
My OCD is starting to kick me in the shins.
You know, that might be quite an amusing stream if you just start shouting at people and doing the TO duties whilst commentating. I think I'd want to see that.
Yeah, I can see how that would make interesting television.
So, yeah, I mean, just looking around now, other players of note. We've got 2 chaps from Birmingham who've just turned up, Zai and Dante. Zai is a fantastic law player. I saw him play Rookang last week and he beat him in a 3-2. First to 3.
Sorry, excuse me, guys.
We've also got Dante, who's a Jack player, who's really, really strong Jack player. Just turned up right now at the death of the doors closing. Who else? Pez Charlie, False God. Looking through, BonusJin, InfernoKong from Manchester. InfernoKong, the fantastic Gigas player, he's also here. He's obviously had some recent games with KingJae. And then we've got King Seamus. I mean, the list just goes on and goes on. I think I've listed probably about 20 players. And there's only space for 8 in the final. So it's just going to be unbelievable. We know for sure that some killers are just going to get knocked out quite early. And to see who that might be is quite exciting. So the first 2 players who are sitting down to play are Master Zodiac and Kim. Now, Master Zodiac, I believe, is from the Luton area. He's a Bedfordshire player, I believe. And it looks like he's going with Akuma versus Kim, who's hovering over Asuka now, but I'm not sure if that's just by default or if he's actually going to go with Asuka. This is going to be their first game in their pool. In terms of the number of players, we're looking at roughly 50 players. So 4 pools between 9, 10, 11, 12 players per pool. So it's going to be really hard to get out. I mean, on one pool on its own, you're going to have about 3 killers of the 20 are listed. So who's going to get out today? Who knows? Boss Grim has just got up just to make sure that the pulls move along as quick as they can. Master Zodiac and Kim, and they've put, this is so fitting.
Sorry, what did I miss?
You just missed the stage select, which is a mini game of its own.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and guess what? We've got your favourite stage.
What, KaneAndTrench?
Yeah.
Sweet. Do you know, interesting side facts about this guy Kim. He's travelled over from Spain.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's actually been here for a little while, but this is his first big splash in a UK FGC event.
I see.
And we actually got a really nice tweet from his sponsors in Spain. And they circled him out. They did a screenshot of our stream earlier when he was in Dragon Ball Z. And they circled him out and it says, "Our Korean God," or something like that. And it was really sweet.
So Kim is the Korean part of the chapter. Great. Let's see how it goes.
Indeed.
Straight away with a down 4 from Mr. Zodiac. Putting some jab pressure in. Another down 4. Not afraid to do those lows, but Kim's now got the wall. Zodiac just uses the jump over to get out. And it's so hard to know. I mean, from looking at the players, they both look like they can move around quite well and get their stuff in. Kim gets away from that breakable wall, gets into the edge of the main wall, but it looks to me like... Ooh.
See, that was punishable. You shouldn't really do a fireball that close unless you're cancelling it into...
It was interesting because most Akuma players, when they've got their opponent at the wall, they often do a low kick into and then they go EX and they convert it into an absolute chunk of damage.
Yep.
He didn't do it then.
No. Now this is actually interesting because I know Kim, as I mentioned before, has come over from Spain. He has sponsors, he says, but I think I'm noticing a bit of nerves.
Yeah.
He's playing. It's not quite, but then again, no one's quite sure how to approach Akuma in this game.
That's the thing. Sometimes a player can look a little bit nervy, a little bit edgy,
Ooh, that was
and it just can be because they don't know the character they're playing against.
Yep.
And they also might assume that for all they know, for all this guy knows, unless he's an expert on the London scene, the guy he's sitting opposite could be one of the top Akumas, you know, in the UK.
Absolutely.
I mean, I personally don't know Mr. Zodiac. He's looking pretty good, but another down 4. He's really not afraid to throw that in.
Yeah. Obviously, that DP was punishable. Again, wow, he likes throwing those out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And Asuka's one of the best punishers in the game. Needs to be punishing these things. Oh, catches him in the back.
Extra damage.
Good conversion. This is really good quality conversion.
I'd almost thought I was watching Ronissa then.
Yeah. Good break.
Oh.
Mid, really solid from Master Zodiac. 2 rounds to 1 up. One of these players is going to come out quite settled. The other one is going to have to fight their way out of losers straight away.
And losers is not the easiest route in this tournament.
Yeah.
If you're in losers, it's not because you're rubbish, it's because, well, you are unlucky.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, we've only got 8 spaces in that top 8. We've probably got about 20 killers in this tournament.
Indeed.
So there are going to be some upset people.
I've just seen Dinosaur walk in.
Dinosaur, really?
Yeah, and here's Asura Cash.
He is here. Wow.
Everything just got real.
What is it about Tekken players always being late?
I don't know, but we've started, and if they're turning up now, well, hey. Anyway. So, the DP, which is fortunate that it actually hits, to be fair. Oh, wow, that hurt.
Kim's got a lot to do now. Oh, could have got punished hard. Master Zodiac finishes it with another down 4. Kim's really not been reacting to those. They're very, I mean, you almost have to predict them. If you do, then you are going to pretty much launch Akuma for easily half a bar on this stage. But he just didn't manage to do that.
Which was a tad unfortunate.
Okay, Dragon's Nest. Now, I'm not sure really how much this helps Kim. He wanted to get away from Howard Estate. He felt like he was boxed in at times.
This is probably pretty much more of the same, isn't it?
I say so. I don't think this stage helps him one bit.
No.
That said, I think Asuka's wall damage is really good. I think he just needs to be a bit more patient when Master Zodiac's trying to get up off the floor. There was a couple of DPs that he needn't have been hit by, and even when he did block it, he could have punished it a bit better. And also, he needs to be a bit more confident going for that duck and just ducking in one of those low kicks and launching him for it. Another low kick. Good pressure here. Another throw break. I think Kim's got a 100% record on throw breaking. Look at this low pressure. And then jab, jab, uppercut. Master Zodiac looks like he's in the driving seat right now. Kim's got that launch though. Don't go towards the wall. Really, really do need to get that carry over to the wall. And Kim's just looking a little bit unsure of himself, I've got to say. Needs to find a way to beat that out. I remember watching Fergus against Super Akuma, and there doesn't necessarily seem to be an obvious button for Asuka to press against all those jump-ins, but you've got to challenge it in some way, shape or form, otherwise you're just going to get chewed up. And really nice jump back. Very nice. That's one way to do it. 1 round all. And another throw break. Perfect throw breaking from Kim. Lovely forward 2. And then we're going towards the wall. Is he going to get the full conversion? No. He's lost a lot of damage not getting that full conversion. Lovely, lovely launch. Looks like it's going to go 2 rounds to 1 for Kim. Bit choppy from both players, you've got to say. First game of the tournament. Down 4. Is he going to keep doing it again? He did this last time. Yes, he was going for it again. You see Zodiac just looks so confident. Oh, right under the chin. 2 rounds all. Zodiac's on match point. Kim needs to rescue this. He needs to get this round, stay alive to stay in winners. Very, very nice. Avoided that high. And Zodiac just says, get to that wall. Kim converts, gets the side wall though, always awkward. Manages to beat out the uppercut. And lordy, Kim just got away with murder then. Manages to beat Akuma to an EXTP. It's almost, you know, you have to predict it. It's not just frame. You have to be almost a bit lucky and very brave, but manages to take that 3 rounds to 2. So now it's 1 game all.
Alright, so we're going into the final game. And this has been a bit closer than I thought it would have been, to be fair. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, Master Zodiac, to be honest with you, he was looking like he was in the driving seat all that final round, and then suddenly Kim just put in a masterclass.
Look at this. Extra wall damage. No,
isn't it funny how quick the tables can turn?
Indeed.
Oh, bit risky there. Nice jab. Float said doesn't get much off it though. And this has been the tale of the game. All those down 4s. Kim really hasn't predicted one of them. Hasn't had an answer for it, but still finds himself 1 round up. And this is the first time in the game Kim has gone into the lead. Kim is 1 round up, 2 rounds away from taking this game.
He's utilising that side step quite well, actually. I've seen him do that quite a few times in this match.
I think he's starting to learn. But he started off very, very rocky. He's still got a lot to do. Master Zodiac, when he gets his pressure and he starts doing his flowcharts, Kim is finding it very hard. But again, he gets that 1 launch. Oh, very, very nice. Looking very, very even. Kim's on rage. He stays down.
Yes. Unfortunately, that was the wrong choice.
Yeah, you're not a bike rack. You do need to get up.
A bike rack. 1
round all. Master Zodiac gets taken down with a throw. Looks like his throw breaking isn't as good as Kim's necessarily. Kim with that 100% rate. Kim now looking in the driving seat, but no stun. I'm going to do an EXTP. Why not? Oh, nice conversion. Now what can he do here?
Oh, is that going to hit?
We should see another jump and another jump punch from Kim. Now, Kim hasn't always shown that he knows the matchup, but he definitely knows how to stop that.
I think everybody knows the jump Raging Demon in this
game. Well, even if it's if you play Street Fighter, you feel like you want to do it.
Exactly. Don't be on the floor, you'll be safe.
And Mr. Zodiac is in a position he's not really been in the whole game. He's having to save his soul. Oh, whiffs again. Could have had a forward 2. And then here we go. Zodiac's going to have to go in and do something, but he gets floated. This may well be it.
There you go.
Wow.
2 to 1.
Now, I think the viewers at home would agree with me, and you, of course, Mr. Grimm, that Zodiac spent more of that whole game being in the driving seat, but still ended up losing because Kim just ground it out. I think they've just restarted the game, but I don't know why they've done that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Zodiac will be going to losers.
Do you know what that is? That's that salty run back. I want my run back, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I ain't going out like that.
So well done to Kim. His sponsors, I'm sure, will be very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good performance overall. Just started a bit rocky, but Kim kind of made some changes to his game plan.
He learned.
He did learn. And I felt like Zodiac, actually, a lot of what he was doing was working. He maybe didn't convert off everything he could have. So, for example, did a few EXDPs, did hit them.
Yep.
Didn't convert them always. Got some tricky wall combos, but also he was doing a huge amount of down fours. He knew that those down fours were being eaten up by Asuka every single time.
Yep.
Never being blocked. Could have even gone for more. Why
Could have
not?
done.
I know that you don't want to look scummy, but you are at a tournament, and all you need to do is win.
Anything works at a tournament. All those online tactics that people do, and all the crappy, dirty, low, underhanded tactics, do them at a tournament.
Why not?
They will make you win.
There's enough King players here going for the rolling death cradle.
Exactly. Free damage. Exactly. So we're waiting for our next match now. We're just going to find out who's going to be sent up. I'm sure that'll come up soon enough. But how do you think it's been so far? That first match, I missed most of it because I got pulled away with doing TO stuff.
No, I noticed this. We said that maybe you would. He's doing it now. We said that maybe Grim would actually do some TO duties while commentating. I was joking, but he actually did it anyway. Yeah, no, I think it's been fantastic so far. We've actually watched the end of the Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament. There was a good crowd for that, and the quality was very high. I was here supporting Senpai Shiki, who didn't get as far in the Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament as maybe I expected, but he is, of course, here for Tekken.
Indeed.
And just generally, the crowd around here is good. You've got all the usual things going on at EXP Leisure, the Magic Madhouse.
And they're full in their room. We're actually in the stable room.
Stacked.
We haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, really, really full. Now, I can see everyone playing their first round game, so I think we need to maybe wait for one of them to finish before we can get two players sat down. But I could see InfernoKong playing against Ibis.
InfernoKong, obviously, he was the guy who got recently signed by 13.
Yes,
and I'm quite pleased by that. As a fellow KOF player, I'm actually really pleased that he's got signed.
He's a bog-off deal, isn't he?
Yeah.
If you get InfernoKong, you're going to have him representing you at maybe more than 2 games as well. Does he play more than 2?
I think he plays maybe something else casually, but nothing
right.
at a particular
But definitely
level.
King of Fighters, definitely Tekken.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I actually think he's the UK's number 2 on King of Fighters, behind Christina herself. Hey, Chris.
Oh, Christina, really? She number 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, was a fantastic Tekken player. I'm sure she might well be. I don't see her at tournaments, though, so much. But
Tekken's not a main game.
It used to be, I'm sure. She was a Chang player for a long time. Really? Really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was known to be KOF, you see.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, when your training partner's Inti Kuma, who's a fantastic Kuma player in the Tekken scene, you're going to be good at Tekken anyway. Yeah. So I wonder how Ibis is doing against InfernoKong. Now, I've got to be honest. I did get a late night WhatsApp from Ibis because he's part of the King Collective.
Of course.
Saying, what do I do against Gigas? So I did like give him my hints and tips. He got a couple of late night voice notes from me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a lot to digest. This is the thing, right? So the night before the tournament, you get to see who you're playing against.
Yeah.
And suddenly, rather than getting a good night's sleep and actually looking after yourself and hydrating and all that stuff, a lot of players just stay up really late trying to frantically learn the character they're going to play against in the first round.
It never works. It's like cramming for an exam.
Oh, it just
shouldn't do it.
It just makes you frazzled.
Yeah. So we've got 2 players that have sat down now, and I think they're trying to recover from previous missed start.
Yeah.
We've got Rookang and we've got Caine. Now, Rookang, everybody knows, he's the dude that's got the target on his back today, because he was the winner of the Royal Rumble that we did a couple of weeks ago, which of course gave him free seeded entry into this tournament.
So yeah, Rookang had he played unbelievably at the Royal Rumble. Had one of the best streaks I've seen in any of the Elf Royal Rumbles. He actually had the longest streak, and he was the guy who was left over at the end of the Rumble. Mr. Practical was the guy who had the next longest streak after him. He also won a place in this tournament. He's playing against Caine, who's one of the more kind of, from what I know him as one of the more casual elf players. Definitely a big part of the elf community.
Indeed.
But I don't know if he's more of a player of other games, but I see him as more of a casual fighting game player.
He's a casual Tekken player.
Yeah?
He is. I think he plays a little bit of Dragon Ball, but not much. I think it's definitely more Tekken.
He's gone with Master Raven. A matchup that Rookang will know quite well, having played against the Phantom many times.
Now, the thing is with Master Raven, I think there are certain ways that people play that character, and Phantom plays it a certain way. But is Rookang going to be ready for the way that Caine plays him?
Rookang just hydrating, getting ready. He's a guy who likes to. He really gets focused before a game. He's waving over it. I say that he's waving over at commentary, chilled out. And here we go. Into focus mode for Rookang and Caine.
Yeah.
Back on Howard Estate. Is it going to be one of those days where we just have the same stage every single time? It does happen.
Well, as long as it's Howard Estate and I get to hear the music.
Rookang versus Caine, and straight away Rookang going with a down forward one pressure.
Caine using movement quite well in this, actually.
Yeah, I'm impressed so far. And he just gets caught there with the twin pistons.
That catches a lot of people. Nice block on the Hell Sweep. Good damage, carrying to the wall. Doesn't get the extra though, unfortunately. But that doesn't matter.
Did I call this guy casual?
Hang on. We're talking about Master Raven here. She's like the character that breaks the game.
Caine is looking really solid. What's Rookang going to do? Whiffs there. Could have got caught.
Ooh!
And Caine takes the first round. Okay, so Rookang going in hard here. 1 round all. Just had someone trip over a wire here, hence the silence for a moment, but we're back going. Rookang 1 round all, and it looks like he's not finding it that easy to get stuck in against Caine's Raven. Now, I did say that he has experience against Raven, but sometimes if you know how to play against a certain player, if someone else comes in with a different style of play, it can really mess with your head. Two rounds to 1 for Rookang. Oh, good twitch reactions there. Look at that. Gets twin pistons. He's going to take a massive chunk now. Slightly tentative. These setups from Rookang, they just tend to work over and over again. He knows when he forces a move to whiff or just block, and then he makes the other guy press a button and he makes them eat a fist. Now Rookang is very good at learning quickly over a first to 2. Let's see how he does now. The last game, the first round, he was very edgy. He seems to be looking a lot more solid in the next few rounds. Oh, look at that. Another twitch duck into while standing 2-1. There we go again. We'll get the wall. Nice chunk. And then, look, Rookang really feeling himself. Looking like he's in the driving seat. Oh, great from Caine. Now, he could take it. Oh, I say that. I felt like he could have taken that over to the breakable walls, but he was slightly off axis there. Very close now, and it looks like, ooh, very nice from Caine. So just like the last game, Caine takes the first round, and Rookang doesn't look immensely comfortable. Nice throw break. Stay there, Rookang. But he gets the forward 1+2 throw. Nice carry. Very even between both characters. Oh, Caine went to interrupt them, but he shouldn't have. And now it looks like Rookang he uses that power crush.
What is that called, by the way?
Oh, do you know, you've got the wrong commentator for that, because Eternal Dragon knows the name for every single move.
I just think it's the belly bounce or something. It's not really.
You can duck that second hit there. Hell Sweep, will we see another? No, down 1. And look at this, Rookang in the driving seat, 2 rounds to 1 up. Ooh, there, Rookang ready to do the Wild Rising, gets it this time. Nice boot. And that pressure is being challenged by Caine. I think Caine is doing really, really well here. He's got a lot to be proud of. This hasn't been an absolutely one-sided affair. Caine has actually made Rookang second guess himself a few times. And 3 rounds to 1 for Rookang. So 2 games where it went 3 rounds to 1. And I've got to say Caine has a lot to be proud of there. Caine played really well. I think he only picked up Raven a little while ago and he looked solid. He looked good. Well done to Rookang. He will progress. And we will have another 2 players to sit down. And ooh, this is a player I love watching. So it looks like we have sitting down Elf's own Gosain.
Indeed. That should be interesting.
And I don't recognise the guy he's sitting down against, but
I do. That's Carlo. He's a fellow KOF player.
I was going to... Really?
Yep.
Is he quality?
I don't know what it's like in Tekken.
Is he quality at KOF?
Definitely.
I've seen him play Tekken.
He has the inferior army. Some of you guys will actually know what I'm talking about when I say that.
What is that?
The inferior army. Well, I'm the first army. Clark for Alfie Kari.
Ah, I
He uses the
hear
same
you.
characters as I do, but, I'm better.
Oh, is this the guy you had that game against to decide who's the best in Europe? Or was that
no,
someone
that
else?
was Rochinagi.
Right, okay.
Hey, Gunny.
So, I have seen this guy. Did you say Carlo?
Carl.
I've seen him play Tekken today. I watched him for a while, and I was actually impressed with his Miguel.
He actually was at strong style.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did quite well in his pool. I think he topped out at 5th or something in his pool.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, at strong style, which was, the breeding ground for killers.
I was watching his Miguel versus False God, and he was good. I've got to say he was good. He actually was taking games off False God. He looked quality. Yeah. Here we go. Shake of hands between both players. Here we go. Gosain with the bomber jacket, looking like a cool customer. Carlo warming his hands up. Here we go. Miguel versus Law.
Okay. Now this will be interesting. I don't think either of these guys have played each other before.
I very much doubt it.
Yeah.
Gosain going with the slide mix-ups. Could of course do a Wild Rising 2. Take a lot of damage, but the juice is in that slide. Really nice launch from Carlo.
Gets good damage. Of course, there's no walls, so...
Nice pressure here. Yeah, Carlo looks good.
He's a KOF player, so I'm not being funny. He's got, natural ability.
Will this kill? I think he probably will. Look at that chunk.
I'm not the guy who's, up in KOF at all.
I asked you when I first met you,
yeah,
should I start playing KOF?
Yeah.
And you said, no, don't bother, it's dying. You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, it was dying at the time, but now 3.0 is out, guys. Go 3.0 is out. Go buy it.
Could have ducked that second hit, should have ducked that second hit. If he had, he would have taken a big chunk of Gosain.
Coulda, woulda, didn't.
But tell you what, Carlo is looking like a quality player.
He's a good guy. I think that's the thing, though. If you're a KOF player, you definitely attack this game differently. I think the mentality is different.
I find a lot of the 2D fighting game players, they duck too much. I know one sat near me right now who ducks too much sometimes in Tekken.
Moving swiftly on. Back to the match. Okay. So.
This is a really good battle, by the way.
Indeed.
Both players putting in some work, and just a minor whiff there. Great sidestep from Gosain, doesn't get the full extension. Carlo now has Rage. You can do a lot with Miguel with Rage, but he doesn't get to. He's 1 round down, 2 to 1 down. Gosain just needs this round to take this first game. Ooh, misses that again.
That's 2 uncharacteristic combo drops from Gosain there.
maybe it's just that first game blues.
It could be. But then again, like we mentioned before, this is a guy who's never actually played before.
Great slide.
There's always going to be that little bit of learning involved.
Yeah. So Gosain looking a lot more comfortable in that final round. But generally, as a game, I would have said I think that was a very, very nice, even-looking game.
It was.
Clock ticking down quite a lot every round.
Both players are feeling each other out, getting their feet.
Should he have gone to stage select though and had a look at that?
It's their call. If they want to do it, they can. There's no reason why they have to. But if they're both comfortable and ready to stay on the same stage, why not?
1+2 break, lies, plus frames. Oh, great sidestep from Gosain.
Okay.
And it's already the second game and someone's hit the button, but it looks like they're both just going ahead. At least that... And interesting, Carlo walked towards Gosain like it was me. I'm going to give you the round. But then it turns out it was someone else. Okay, so they're both going ahead. Another great 1+2 break.
Nice
Gosain gets the fantastic whiff punish and went for it again, but doesn't get it. Clever enough not to extend it. And JCMC says Miguel is fairly good against Law. I'm seeing that. Four, three,
that was
two,
amazing.
1, and look at that.
Just ran the clock out. I love that backward somersault.
Woohoo! Another 1+2 break. Carlo could maybe think about going for some of the different throws. I think he's only got normal throws after that.
So Miguel has one command throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't convert off the flows.
Oh, goes for it again.
Oh, that was nice. I like the way he just waited then.
Gosain looking very, very comfortable. Carlo looked a lot stronger against False God. Obviously looked a lot stronger in the first game as well, but Gosain looks to have found his feet a little bit.
I think obviously in most situations, nice launch. If you're able to use the first game to learn your opponent's movements, then it works out for you.
It's absolute textbook tournament play. Spends the first 5 rounds doing the slide off the full crouch. In the final round, he goes for that uppercut and manages to get it.
Indeed.
And things going with the predictions, maybe with how we thought they may go. So far, Rookang taking his game, Gosain taking his game.
Yep.
But both opponents put in very good fights.
Yes,
they actually made the other guy sweat, and that's what we like to see. Players from all areas, all backgrounds, whether they're from Europe and they're a hardcore sponsored player, or whether they're from just down the road and they've turned up because it's their local venue. Yeah. They're all putting in good matches and actually learning and progressing, and that's what we're all about here.
Indeed, indeed. Definitely welcome. Definitely welcome progression. Now, guys, I'm going to talk to somebody here a minute. Ooh, let's move up.
I'll scooch. I'll scooch. This is like Friends.
Move up. Hello, this is Candy. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
She's going to be my hands, as I can't do a lot of stuff while I'm here. Exactly. So I'm going to be barking orders to her off stream. So if you hear me go quiet for a while, this is why. Oh, hang on. There you go. Barking orders. So she'll be fulfilling my wishes off stream.
This is getting worse.
I know, right? I'm going to shut up now. So can I have the next match, please, Candy? Yeah. I think it could be Robin. Let's find out. But find out from Auntie D. Thank you.
So, Mr. Grimulus, you've got quite a large team now.
I have. We're growing quite well. It used to be just me, and I quickly realised that just me wasn't working.
So you've got, 3 commentators on the roster?
Yep. The guy on who's doing our stream for us,
our producer with a bad cough.
He's having a really bad coughing fit at the minute. So, of course, he does a lot of the work as well. He's actually great. He's good at supporting us on stream.
Well, you would say that while he's controlling your audio.
I know, right? But yeah, so we're getting ready to sit down. Thank you. We're getting ready to sit down for our next match, which is going to feature our own Robin, part of the official Elf roster, going up against another KOF player, InfernoKong, Mr. Harry himself, who's recently just been sponsored by XIII, the esports group.
Quality player. So we're going to see Leo versus Gigas. So that's going to be interesting. it's a matchup that I don't see very often. Now, the good thing about Robin is that she is a strong proponent of back 1-4, which is those 2 hits that puts her into the K and K stance, gives her mid, low, high mix-ups. Now, the good thing about that is in order for her to do that, she has to get in really close. So that's what her Leo is all about. Now, what is good about that for Robin is that getting up close into Gigas' face is exactly what you need to do.
Indeed.
So Gigas doesn't have a huge amount of great panic buttons. He likes to hold you at range. He's got that great 1-2, which is a very good jab punisher. But in reality, if Robin plays this in such a way where she strangles that Gigas down to the ground, could be a very good game.
Robin has the potential to get a ton of counter hit damage off Gigas, I think, in this matchup. The
thing about Gigas is, I was saying this last night when I was talking to Tempo Ibis about how to play against Gigas. If you don't know the matchup versus Gigas, Gigas can seem like one of the most beastly characters in the whole game.
He is terrifying to play against, to be fair.
And then the more knowledge you get against that character, actually, he looks pretty normal.
No, he's still terrifying to play against.
Again, callbacks to when we first met, which was in this wonderful room. You used to call him Gygas.
I still call him Gygas.
Oh, come on.
No, it's 1G.
Grimulus.
There's 1G. You don't call me Grimulus, do you? No, you don't.
I like that.
That's not a thing.
That's actually really good. We are in London.
Yeah, East London. Grimulus. No,
Grimulus.
let's not do that. So anyway. Here we go.
Gosain versus Carlo, our producer, who's obviously fantastic. Needs to change the names. So Robin versus InfernoKong, and Robin already eating a bit of damage. Very nice punish there. I didn't know that was so easily punishable. That was fantastic. Down forward 2 punish, gets the wall. What a chunk! Robin with her back to the wall. That was fantastic. If Robin had just done a different move there, she would have actually got the full juice off getting under that jab. InfernoKong does come back. Obviously, Gigas is scary with rage.
I just looked at InfernoKong's name there. There's a hell of a lot of letters there.
Yeah. That's
I should have made the name bars bigger.
Now, actually, I'm thinking, so Gigas has the rage drive, where he does either a mid plus frame punch, I believe, or mid safe punch, or a high unblockable. Now, I believe, doesn't Leo have a punch parry? I'm pretty sure she does.
She does. I think it's only high punches, obviously, but no, is it high and mid?
High and mid, I believe. Yeah, so there's an answer to that. Oh, gets caught, getting greedy. If she just backed off there, then maybe InfernoKong would have punched the button on the rage drive. Didn't need to in the end. Doesn't parry it.
Ooh,
and nice, down 2. Robin's going to be left with a small chunk to do something with there. Plus frames. That shoulder is massive plus frames.
I was going to say she's in rage, so a comeback is possible. But against Gigas.
Now, what you want to do against Gigas is say his name right, and also, I'd say just take a moment here. Now, did she go back into? She went to stage select. Very good. I like this. Take a moment, have a think, and get exactly the same stage again.
The chances, though, that's like horrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been commentating Tekken for a while now since you gave me this wonderful opportunity, and I've got to say that it just happens all the time. JCMC, there's only one version of Abominable, and it is Sassy. InfernoKong, 1 game up versus Robin. Now, what did Robin do with that time, just to reflect on the moment? I will be giving you all updates at home as to how the pools are progressing. Robin just backing off here, assessing the situation. InfernoKong gets that charged shoulder. 1-4 punish, nice. Oh, could punish again, didn't. Oh, very nice. Robin starting to get her stuff in. Charge punch, goes in, gets the mid option. Now gets the shoulder, that's plus frames. Can't be caught pressing buttons there. And Robin just decides to use tracking moves to stop InfernoKong, trying to sidestep away from the wall. That is a great option. Down back 2. Charge punch, goes to the mid option again. Robin gets caught either ducking or pressing buttons, hard to see.
See, he hits so hard. It's like, you know, there's a slowdown on almost everything that he does to you. Yeah,
it's so true, but if you just don't press buttons and don't duck as much, you'll be fine. You just need to play very patient, take a deep breath. Oh, nice. That is, he could have converted that for the kill. Doesn't manage to do it. And then also could have got a 1-2. Didn't get the 1-2, just got a jab on its own instead and paid the price for it. He's now 2 rounds down. The tables have been turned. InfernoKong took 3 rounds in a row. Now it's Robin's turn. That running, you be careful now, it might go for it again. There's no reason why he shouldn't.
Nice whiff punish.
And another, and he goes for it again. You've just got to be so careful. Robin's starting to not eat them as much now, still gets done with the perfect.
Now this is obviously a very difficult match for Robin. I don't think she plays many Gygases. I'm going to say Gygas for the rest of the stream.
You do it. Individuality is what we're all about.
Indeed.
Down forward 2, really nice catch. No walls now.
Still good damage.
Probably works a little bit in Gygas' favour.
Of course, he doesn't need a wall, does he?
Not really. Robin likes to get in close and she's got a great wall game. Oh, careful now.
Nice launch.
Very, very nice.
Dab gets blocked.
You can't punish that with that. Did she press buttons here?
That should be dead.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't watch.
I can't watch. No! Oh my god, 2 rounds all.
What was that?
And I apologise to everyone at home who had your TVs on loud because that was a bit much, but oh my god, how did Robin not take that game?
Now, when that happens, you know, it's very easy to
do exactly what's happening now.
Exactly, it's very, you don't recover from that quickly because it's still in your head.
Yeah, I think it may still be in Robin's head. Look at that jumping. Down at 2.
You can tell she's still thinking about it.
No, needed to duck that second hit and doesn't, and it could be a perfect. It could be a perfect. This woman has a family. Oh no.
See, you could tell that was playing on her mind the entire rounds.
3 rounds to 2 to InfernoKong. A comeback from 2 rounds down.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Well, he is a class act to have had that comeback.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
That is exactly the right description. Wow. Robin will be ruining that.
She's there shaking her head right now. She
knows, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. That deserved easily to go to a final game.
Indeed.
And also Robin was 2 rounds to 0 up.
Yeah.
There's many things to reflect on there. Maybe now isn't the time. She needs to pull herself together and get through losers.
Yeah. It's going to be tough through losers as well.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
Did you have fun today?
It's a hell of a session, hell of a day. So that's one of our killers being pushed into losers as we speak. Robin will have to fight her way out. I will be telling you, putting the brackets up and telling you guys what's going on. Looking around the room, I can see things are settling in a bit. People are getting through their games.
Yep. We've moved on quite through the brackets quite a lot, actually. Which is nice.
It is nice.
I like progress.
It is nice indeed. Now we are waiting for our next game to sit down. I can't see any other contenders. People do seem to be locked in their games. I think our Lord Grimulus is going to be shown brackets as we speak. Thank you to everyone at home for watching. Jihad, Dude Guyarge, Scorps, JCMC, Blazing Derby. It's really great to have you guys with us watching the event. Based on the games we've had so far, God knows what the finals are going to look like. It's just an absolutely stacked tournament. Absolutely stacked. I'm looking around at my co-commentators, who of course I'm rooting for. Looks like Pun Life may still be in the tournament. He's holding his jacket over his shoulder like he might have to take it off and get into a fight.
I've just been told, sorry to cut you this.
Go ahead.
I've just been told who've got on stream next.
Who?
Phantom and Haroun.
Phantom and Haroun?
Yeah.
How far is this into their pool?
This is their winners final.
Winners final?
Yeah, winners final.
Woo!
I think it's the winners final in their pool.
Wow.
Phantom and Haroun.
Well, this is the rivalry, one of the rivalries that's defined Elf.
It started here.
It did. And it's gone on for so long. And the quality of those games have always been so high quality. Now, if we talk about the matchups between them, it started off that Phantom was the more dominant player. Then Haroun started to build a game plan against Phantom, using the Spartan kick to keep him at range, to stop him from doing anything too silly. And then we started to see Phantom have to amend his game in order to beat Haroun. Haroun took his first ever tournament win, I believe, against Phantom in the finals of the Tekken Infinite.
It was Tekken Infinite, indeed, it was.
Yeah.
That was actually,
that was his first ever tournament win,
That was actually our very first dual tournament.
Was it really?
Because we did Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite first, followed by Tekken 7. So this could be an omen.
Very, very nice.
I'm actually wearing a shirt. Well, I'm wearing a shirt that I was wearing when Phantom won Wii Geek.
Really?
So that could also be an omen.
Could be. I don't even remember what I wore yesterday. How can you remember that?
There's a picture trail on the Facebook of what I was wearing at each event.
I see. That
so
does help.
I have to
that does help.
Cross-reference to make sure I don't double thing for each event, sort of thing. I don't know.
So both players getting ready. I can't call this.
Could go.
These guys really, really have adapted to each other so many times that it could be any one of them, the two. The Phantom says open the Bifrost.
You mentioned to me earlier that I remind you of Heimdall.
Now this is the great thing I like about this. So in terms of the Belong Tekken Team Tournament Series, we've got the captain of the first season's team against the captain of the second season's team.
I didn't even twig that.
So
many coincidences.
This is so cool. This is so cool. Both players, just well-established tournament players.
See, I like this. They're both, taking no chances. Let's delete every single pad that's on
Good.
These
guys are consummate pros. I've got a lot of time for these guys doing this now. And, of course, if we talk about the Phantom's lore within XIII and FighterZ, he made history in the Tekken Team tournament.
This match is actually winners semis of their pool.
Winners semis, thank you.
This is winners semis.
Not even winners finals.
Wow. So we're just looking at the matches that have happened up to now. So Ventus Cross from Luton beat Bodacious Cross to get against the Phantom. Phantom beat him to go through. Haroun beat KingJae 2-1. So that looked like it was a close game. And then Gosain beat Carlo. We saw that on stream. Oh, Pun Life. My lordy. Pun Life has made it through to winners semi-final. He'll be playing Gosain after this. So Pun Life just asked him, am I playing on stream? No, it's enough for you to be a commentator.
Oh, wait a minute. Was he asking to play his game on stream?
It was the other side of this bracket. It would have slowed things down a bit. So you made the right call, Grimulus. Pun Life can earn his place on stream by beating Gosain. Mind you, that's a team kill, isn't it? You've got both of those players are your players.
It happens. But then, to be fair, there are so many elf players now.
Yeah.
It's difficult to avoid.
They're like Pokemon.
Yeah. No, because Pokemon are rare.
Some Pokemon are rare.
Yeah.
Are the common ones as well?
Yeah, they're very common.
Okay.
we're the common Pokemon.
Here we go. Handshake between both players.
Elfmon.
I can't wait to see this.
It's going to be good.
Here we go. I didn't see what stage we got. Brimstone and Fire. Wow, we're getting a lot of this one as well. So, oh my lord, Grimulus.
What's happened?
I'm updating while we see some of the first round of this game.
Yes.
I'll tell you some of the results in Pool 1.
Oh, okay.
Vnhdaloo beat Mr. Practical 2-1.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
Of course, Mr. Practical would have been the other person who had a target on his back because he won free entry to this tournament by having the longest streak or one of the longest streaks at Royal Rumble.
Vnhdaloo is our media manager, fantastic Ling Xiaoyu player. He has False God in the next round. Who he beat, Grimulus.
Wow.
He beat False God. He's in the winners' final of his pool. This is absolutely unbelievable. On the other side of the women's semi-final, we have Shirdel versus InfernoKong.
Jesus.
So False God is a very, very seasoned and well-accomplished tournament player. That's a hell of a result for Vnhdaloo.
It is. I'll be happy with that.
So here we go. Phantom one round up, but Haroun's now got the wall. He just lost it, but he managed to take a great big chunk. And we've seen this combo before. Are we going to see another Spartan kick? Yes, we do. I saw it coming, so did the Phantom. Looking very even now, both on rage. Phantom uses his rage drive, and great move there from Haroun. Just spaced out perfectly to hit those buttons. 1 round apiece.
This is almost a grudge match, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah, definitely.
These guys know each other very, very well. A lot of respect, but also it means more to them when they play each other. They've just played each other so many times. Both probably feel like they should have a read on the other guy. Look how even this is.
Oh. Just pressing the wrong button there. What are you supposed to do when she teleports behind you like that? Can you catch her when she comes out of it?
You can catch her to some degree, but you've got to be very, very careful. It's nearly everything the Phantom does. Well, he doesn't do it as much against Haroun, but generally the Phantom is a bait machine.
Yeah.
He throws out a lot of bait, and he is very, very good at catching people. He throws out a line all the time. So here we go, 2-1. Phantom's got the lead.
His 2 throws not broken as well.
Ooh, spot kick. And the Phantom just spaces him out perfectly.
Takes the first game.
Indeed. Now, if you're Haroun, what do you do? He hits rematch. He doesn't even think about changing stage. These two have played on this stage so many times, it's gone both ways. I don't think it really means a lot when you've played each other that much, which stage you're on.
Of course, the movement starts him here. Catches him with the low. I think Haroun, just watching him play here, he's got a face which is telling you that he's concentrating very, very hard.
Yeah, we've got Pad Haroun today. There's also Stick Haroun.
Does he play Stick?
Yeah, Pad Haroun is a bit better.
Ah.
I think. Sometimes he does use Stick. Oh, the timing from Phantom. Haroun hadn't been pressing any buttons. Phantom
Nice
still
catch.
catches him. Yeah. Oh, counter hit. Nice. We'll get the wall. Nice big chunk of how do you like that? Flamingo mix-ups gets him. 1 round all. Just near us, I can also see Zai versus Ronisa. That's in pool 2, just playing right next to us. Be interesting to see how that plays out. Haroun's got a lot to do now. Very, very nice 1+2 break. Again, Phantom trying to bait out, catches him with the low, converts that. Very, very nice indeed. Phantom on game point and match point. Oh, what a fantastic low parry there. And look at the conversion here. Normally off a low parry you don't get much. Haroun says different. He gets a nice big chunk off that. Nice duck from Haroun while standing 4-4. Takes it to 2 rounds all. Is this the comeback? Are we seeing the comeback in play? See the Phantom sidestepping right. Constantly sidestepping right. Again, he forces that whiff because of that sidestep. Quality movement for Phantom. Nice break. And Phantom looking back in the driving seat. Haroun whiffs that back 3. Doesn't pay for it though. Phantom's put himself in the wall. You don't want to do that against Rookang.
No, he's got insane wall damage.
Oh, look at this. Went for the Spartan kick. Phantom's just been sidestepping so well. And does the split.
2 games to 0.
Yeah, Phantom, I mean, Haroun had his moments, but Phantom looked like he was really winning out with movement. Now I'm looking around me. There's lots and lots of games going on right now. I'll try to call some of them out to you. So in pool 2, we've got Ronisa versus Zai playing right now. So that's winners semi-final. Zai beat Azura Cash, Elves Azura Cash, and Mystic. So Zai is a Birmingham player. Really good quality player. I mean, as I said, I played him last week. He did really, really well against my King, and he beat Rookang at one point as well. It was back and forth, but we told him to play first to 3 to get off the machine. And I think it went 3-2. Dinosaur beat Pez Charlie. Lost to BonusJin 2-1.
Okay.
So he's playing BonusJin is playing Rookang now. This is the game we have.
This will be interesting. Now, there was a guy, the boss of District G, who messaged me at stupid o'clock last night saying, "Can we enter one more person, please?" And I'm like, okay, but he didn't tell me who it was.
Right.
And earlier on today, I saw BonusJin walking. I was like, ah.
I actually had an epic. I met BonusJin on ranked. It was the first time we ever played each other. I played him for 20 games.
20?
Yeah, we had a lot. It went back and forth. It was a really odd game of ranked because it actually went 10-all, but we both demoted each other. Because of the way it worked, when I won my games and demoted him, I was one rank below him, so I only earned half points. So then I demoted him to my rank, and then he started winning. So he demoted me because the way it works in Tekken, it's not like Street Fighter. In Street Fighter, if you beat a player who's ranked above you, you get more points.
That's right.
In Tekken, the distance of the rank away from you on ranked means you get less points. You get more points.
Both ways?
Yeah, it's bizarre. So when I beat him and he was a rank above me, I get half points.
Right.
And when he beat me, he was the same rank as me, he gets 1 point. So in fact, I demoted him, he demoted me. So we both came off the worst for it. And the thing I noticed against BonusJin is that he's probably got some of the best defense I've seen of a Nina player.
Right.
Full stop.
Right.
His offense is amazing. World class, no doubt about it. His defense at times can be a bit rocky compared to his offense. It's not as good. So it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. And Rookang, obviously, he will test your defense and your patience to the nth level. He's just an absolute quality player, and he knows how to play in such a way where he can stifle you, he can annoy you. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. Bob versus Nina. We're going to see a lot of jabs, a lot of down forward ones, a lot of movement at zero range, and a lot of pressure. So here we go.
Phantom just said, thank you for opening the Bygate. Is it Bygate?
Bifrost.
Bifrost, there you go, Bifrost.
He's just seen the Avengers and the Phantom.
I'm not putting golden contacts in, that's just not going to happen.
When the Phantom won the arena clash belong at the NEC, he stood on one of the main stages at the NEC and put on the gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet, and waved it at the crowd.
We actually we actually put the skull cap that Thanos wears on a picture on our Facebook posts.
Right, yeah. He is such a quality player.
Yeah.
Here we go. I can't wait to see this on this stage as well. Let's go. Rookang versus BonusJin.
And Nina very appropriately dressed.
Oh, very, very nice. Doesn't convert it into full damage. I think he has to do it on counter hit to do that. Very, very nice while rising. BonusJin. Now, I've noticed this again about BonusJin. His get-up is constantly a side roll.
Oh, is it really?
He just did it 3 times in a row now. Now, when I was playing King against him, here we go. We're going to go down. He's going back for a down back 4-3. Here we go. Down back 4-3. No, he doesn't get to do it. He got me with that a couple of times. So BonusJin, he does a key charge, and he does down back 4-3. Now that normally has to hit on counter hit to launch, but because his key charge acts as a counter hit, and he gets a massive chunk of damage.
Wow.
Here we go. So I'm fresh off playing this guy, so I can see all this.
See, now when I play against Nina, I never quite know when to press a button because she's got a long string of offense. And it's finding those little chinks.
See side roll again. Here we go.
Yep. It's finding those little chinks that always prove so difficult for me.
2 rounds to 0 for Rookang.
So guys, if you're watching the stream and you're enjoying the stream, you can feel free to sign into Matcherino and donate some money. If you don't want to donate anything, we've actually got lots of sponsors on Matcherino that you can follow or visit the websites, whatever, and they'll actually donate something for you. We've got a little counter at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to help make this tournament worthwhile for the people playing in it.
Please do. Now we've got Rookang again, 3 rounds to 0. That was quality from Rookang, just laid in so much pressure. In terms of Matcherino, obviously it's fantastic if you do donate, if you really are enjoying the tournament. All the money that goes into that pot goes directly to the players. But to be very clear, you don't need to. You can just click on the sponsors links. Now, that's just following them on Twitter. It's as simple as that. Following relevant sponsors on Twitter will add money to the pot.
I want this match.
So please do have a look and see what you can do for free to help out these players. Nice orbital hand from BonusJin. Will take it towards the wall. Nice big splat. Now look at this pressure. Oh, very, very nice from Rookang. Another counter hit. That muffled sound you're hearing is my boss, Grimulus, also running the tournament and commentating at the same time.
I'm a multitasker. Or trying to be.
Here we go, forward 1+2. Won't kill him. Now let's see if we see the side roll again. No, we don't. Warriors in 3. Rage drive. Converts. This should kill. And it does. Very, very nice. That was clutch from BonusJin. That was so good. Nice conversion. Awkward splat. Won't get much damage off that. And then here we go. BonusJin uses that somersault to get over. An Eternal Dragon, Mr. Grimulus, he just gave me the I'm out look.
Oh, he's out of the tournament?
Yeah, so I think you've got a tag partner if you do wish to run the brackets and make them run them well. Orbital hand, up forward 1, very, very nice. Gets the splat, but doesn't get much after that because the spacing wasn't quite right. Catches him. That was really quality.
You used to be able to do that in Tekken Tag 2, actually.
No throw break.
Pick them off the floor. It's not something you see very often here.
Ooh, risky. Rookang ready to catch that. And again, look at the side roll. Side roll, side roll, side roll. Has he caught him?
No.
No. And Rookang just shaking his head and waving his hand.
You can't
No, you don't.
against me. Got to wake up earlier in the morning, blood.
You can see, though, that Rookang's feeling the... I mean, when you're playing it to Nina this aggressive, it's stressful.
Yes. As I mentioned before, you just have to know when to press your button.
Yeah, exactly. Down forward 1-2. Ooh, could have got more to punish that. And here we go. He's not going to carry this all the way to the wall, but he will put the pressure on. Another side roll. I've noticed this. I can't stop looking at it now.
You're not supposed to expose people on the screen.
I'm not exposing people. As a King player, that's a grab. That's a ground grab.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, that is so good from BonusJin. That is so good. Oh, no.
There you go. And with that, Rookang takes out BonusJin.
Oh, that was quality. Down. This is the thing, again, if I'm to call out the habits of the players, I should do it about both players. Rookang does finish a lot of games with that 1-3, that high-low mix-up. Oh, it's not even a mix-up, it's just a jab string.
Yeah.
But he was ready for it, and that low parry after it was absolute quality. So good. So what game was that? I think that was winners finals or winners semis. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at that. So we're going to have Rookang versus Zai in winners finals. Zai is the Birmingham Law player.
Oh, okay.
So that will be the last game of this group to see who gets into winners top 8.
I think Kuna just knocked out Ronisa, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Put him into losers.
Yeah, he put him into losers.
I was watching a little bit of that on the setup next to us because we've got 2 setups here. We've got the stream setup and we've got a recording setup. And that one was being recorded. I saw a little bit of that action.
Yeah, Ronisa didn't look happy with himself. It was close.
It was very close.
It was close. Both players are so patient, and it was a definite war of patience. So games going on right now in Pool 2. So Azura Cash is playing Pez Charlie. Oh, that'll be a hell of a game. That's going on right now. Dinosaur's playing Mystic. This is all in losers. So Pez Charlie beat... Oh! Okay, so Pez Charlie played Eternal Dragon in losers round 1. Eternal Dragon didn't make it through. He lost 2-1. He won't be happy about that. He was doing quite well against Pez Charlie at the Nyota sessions last week. I think he felt quite ready for that game. Zai beat Ronisa 2-1. So that was a 2-1 game. You're right. It was close.
It was. I was watching most of it, and I saw some of it.
So let's have a look at what's going on in the other pools. Let's talk through some of the games that are going on. Let's go back to Pool 1, see what's going on there. Okay, so in winners final of Pool 1, we've got Vnhdaloo.
What the hell? Our media manager's not supposed to be there.
Versus Shirdel.
He's supposed to be taking pictures.
This is unprofessional.
It really is.
Isn't it?
I'm going to have a word.
How dare you win your games? How dare you win your games? This is quality though. Vnhdaloo's beaten Mr. Practical, who is one of the top seeded players in this tournament because of his efforts in the Royal Rumble a couple of weeks ago. And then he beats False God, who placed at Strong Style
Yep.
in top 16, and that was one of the most stacked European tournaments we've had. Did really, really well, and he just beat him 2-1 as well.
Yeah.
So now Vnhdaloo versus Shirdel. Shirdel made it through. Kuzma didn't turn up; he was DQ'd. Made it through Danny and InfernoKong to beat InfernoKong 2-0. So that's the winners' final. Going on the losers bracket of Pool 1, False God versus Robin. InfernoKong versus Mr.
See, and I
Practical.
would like to see that one actually, but I think I'm not going to be able to.
It's tough. It's
Sorry,
tough.
1 moment, guys.
I'll talk you all at home through what's going on in Pool 3. Sitting down to play, we will have Gosain versus the Phantom. Okay, in winners semi-final, we have KaneAndTrench versus Ed Dante. Dante beat Arsene Gabenga and Nyota's Gorgarath. He's going to be playing KaneAndTrench in the winners semi-final. Senpai Shiki is playing against KingJae. What a game! This is the thing about this tournament. It is so stacked. It's unbelievable. In losers round 2, we have Strikey versus Dancing Saiyan, and we have Gorgarath versus Kwis. So yeah, I mean that's really, really good. Well done to Gorgarath and Dancing Saiyan. Still in the tournament, both players for Nyota, the Bedfordshire esports community. And then going into pools round 4, we've got, and here we go. This is pools 4, Phantom versus Gosain, which we're just sitting down to look at now. And then in loser semi-final, we've got Haroun versus Pun Life. Pun Life, my co-commentator, doing a pretty decent job. He's made his way into the losers semi-final. Earned himself a spot against Haroun. Here we go. These two guys know each other well. They've played a lot. Not so long ago, the Phantom was the guy that Gosain just could not beat. That's changed. Gosain's elevated himself to being one of the top European players. Worked very, very hard. He wasn't there maybe a year ago, but he's now one of the most scary players in Europe. Let's see what happens. Gosain is so dangerous with these sidesteps. His sidestep Magic 4 game is up there with any law player globally. He's just so patient these days. Phantom's got the wall. Okay, 1 round up for Phantom. Pulled it back there. Pulled it back there. Gosain was looking like he was in the driving seat, but it kind of turned a bit. Oh, does the full extension. Phantom tried to do something about that, but Gosain was ready. Might get the full damage here. Oh, not quite, awkward. But does a nice safe mid. Very, very nice. 1 round apiece. 1-1-2. Nice throw break. Not having any of it. Now this is the problem. You never know when Gosain's going to extend those jab strings. Doesn't then. And really, really nice from Phantom. Gets a launch. Should push him through the wall. Is Phantom going to do a combo video for us? Not quite. Nice delayed strings by Gosain, but I think Gosain is feeling like he has to put the pressure in. And I don't think that is Gosain's natural game. Now, whenever I play against Gosain, he just wants to get those counter hits, get those down forward twos, micro side steps, having to go in with his own mix-ups. Don't think he likes to do that, especially against the Phantom. Two rounds to 1 to Phantom.
So I was called away briefly. Have I missed much?
I'm doing my best here, boss. I hope I'm doing okay. I hope I get the bonus.
You're doing well. You're talking
Thank
well
you.
for both people. Because I'm not doing much myself.
You're doing a great job. Here we go. So 2 rounds to 1.
Of course, this is actually another grudge match as well, because I remember, was that District Ward 3?
2.
District Ward 2.
It
District
was
G
2.
Ward 2. Gosain fansibly knocked Phantom out of the tournament, wasn't
Yeah, and it was his first time he'd ever beat Phantom, and he was so happy with himself.
Yeah.
And I was just saying earlier that the times have changed a little bit, whereby
Ooh.
very, very nice from Phantom. There's a bit of a crowd watching this one.
Yeah.
A lot of people behind Phantom, a lot of people behind Gosain. Both very, very well liked members of the community. Now, I was just saying earlier that when Gosain beat Phantom, he popped off. He was really, really happy with himself. He'd not beaten the Phantom before. Things have changed a bit. Gosain is now one of the scariest beasts in Europe.
Absolutely.
And he can beat anyone. He beat Super Akuma.
Yep.
In District G War 3, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah,
or was
that
it
was
Strong
the
Star? I
final.
can't remember.
That was District G War 3.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. I was all chuffed.
Very, very nice. Love watching Phantom put in those juggles. Oh, look at the spacing here from Phantom.
Nice escape.
Yeah, nice escape. Turns the
Switches
tables.
positions, yes.
Now, what's Gosain going to do with this pressure?
This can kill.
Yeah, he catches. Awkward, awkward.
Oh. It's always that low.
Oh, so nice. And Phantom was saved by the wall. He must go back and give it a kiss after the game's done. That was really, really close. Nice. Punches him up into the air. Gets that chunk. Look at the damage on that wall.
Sorry to derail this a little bit. I've just watched our guy Senpai Shiki beat KingJae.
Senpai Shiki beat KingJae?
Yes.
Wow.
He used Dragonov, not even his main. That's awesome. Against Geese.
I think Shiki's that kind of player where he almost picks the right character for the matchup.
I think that's exactly right.
Gosain does the full extension there. Cool to beat Jay. That's unbelievable. Does a full extension. More jab pressure. And I feel like Phantom's giving Gosain rope
nuts.
here. He's almost trying to rope a dope. Look, see the way he's backing off?
Yep. Daring him to press the button wrong.
Nice throw.
That's the command grab, isn't it?
It is.
Look at the damage on it.
Some more low pressure now from Gosain. I feel that's good. He was maybe jab stringing quite a lot at one point, putting himself at risk of being crushed. The odd timing from Phantom, just catching him. And another, he doesn't break again. That was 2 throws in one game that he didn't break. And now he's at risk of being put into losers.
Stays on the floor, takes minimal damage.
Ooh, could have been caught there, wasn't. Could have been punished better then, wasn't.
Coulda, woulda. Oh, goes for the tracking, but puts him slightly off.
Goes for the delayed combo, trying to get that wall splat, doesn't get it. Nice chipping here from Gosain. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was going to kill him, it doesn't. Gosain's going to have to do a miracle now. He's capable of it though. And what a great low. Just to close it out, the spacing from Phantom, quality.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Gosain on a diet of 2D fighters so that it starts blocking low.
It was good though. I mean, I could see that. The thing about Phantom is, right, he's been around the block. He knows when his opponents change their game plan to beat him, and he'll change his game plan accordingly. And I noticed that he was trying not to get caught up at the range 0 jab low game.
Yeah.
He was almost trying to just give Gosain rope and give him all the mix-ups in the world to try on him. But then, actually, that's not Gosain's natural game when I've played against him at least. He likes to catch people and counter it and catch them on trying to put their pressure on him. No, it was interesting. Anyway, Gosain's on out. He's gone into losers. Phantom then goes through into the top 8. So that's the first player that we can announce going into top 8.
Well, that's handy.
So Gosain will play the winner of Haroun versus Pun Life, which is going on right now.
See, that's actually quite scary in itself.
And then, yeah.
Pun Life's a very capable Claudia player.
Yeah, he is. He's not a bad
Scary as
commentator either.
Yeah.
Don't tell him I said that, please. Don't tell him I said that. So Vnhdaloo versus Shirdel is going on right now.
Oh.
I believe. Or in
On
fact, they
stream.
may be just sitting down to play on stream. This is our boy.
I know, right?
Playing against another one of our boys, really. Shirdel's in the family. So False God and InfernoKong, they're playing off. Oh, InfernoKong beat False God 2-0. So
False God
InfernoKong,
has had a tough tournament this time around, hasn't he?
he hasn't played.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, because normally this guy, he's a mainstay of getting out of winners or losers. He didn't do it today. Unlucky to him. InfernoKong, though, not just a KOF player.
See, it's those fun KOF fundamentals.
KOF fundamentals.
KOF fundamentals. They don't apply from any other game, but they carry over beautifully.
Is that an oxymoron?
Fair enough.
Okay. False God versus InfernoKong. InfernoKong goes through. InfernoKong will play the loser of this game. So let's see who that's going to be. And equally who the winner will be. So one of Vnhdaloo, Shirdel and InfernoKong are going through. Well, two of them, in fact. One of them won't be. Let's have a look at what's going on in Pool 2. I can see just right next to me that
KaneAndTrench is playing.
Yeah, KaneAndTrench is playing against Dante from Birmingham.
Oh.
Ooh, Dante's catching KaneAndTrench. It's looking really close right now.
Of course, guys, that's on the recorded setup, so you guys can catch that on our YouTube channel later.
Rookang will be playing Zai in winners final of Pool 2.
Yep.
That's a run back from last week's Nyota sessions in Luton. BonusJin and Ronis, Dinosaur, Caine, Azura Cash, they're still live in that pool, them losers. Let's see who else we got. Senpai Shiki, he beat KingJae, but that wasn't winners finals of his group. That could be winners finals of the tournament, never mind of, never mind of the group. That was winners semi-final. Senpai Shiki will play the winner of KaneAndTrench and Dante.
Wow.
So that game's going on right now.
As I said, every match is a boss battle.
It is. That's a semi-final. Dante versus KaneAndTrench. Yeah. KingJae versus Senpai Shiki. Yeah. Who have we even got in losers of that tournament? Okay, K-Wiss and Strikey. They're in losers, as is now KingJae.
Yeah.
Wow. Gorgarath got knocked out by K-Wiss 2-1. And lucky to Gorgarath. Had a good run, though. Beat Slawpro. That's good. Slawpro's a very decent Lucky Chloe player.
That cancerous Lucky Chloe. She's like that boil that just doesn't drain or fluid.
Wow, that's an image. Hope you guys weren't having your dinner. Let's see if Shirdel has Vnhdaloo for dinner. But
in it. Battle of the waifus now.
Here we go.
Vnhdaloo been on an absolute tear this tournament. He's done so well.
Yeah, so Spironic, the Xiaoyu player, is Elf's media manager, Vnhdaloo, who's beaten False God.
That's a scalp. Of course, he's now actually putting the pressure on Shirdel. Thank you, the names were wrong.
Shirdel misses. Looking quite close. Vnhdaloo now in rage. Will he use it?
I don't think he has to.
Ooh,
nice
floats. Does it convert?
It's the curse, the elf curse.
What's the mix-up? Low. And another low. Great low parry from Vnhdaloo. Does the conversion. Doesn't need to. Just popping off now. One round up for Vnhdaloo. Are we going to have no media manager?
Is he going to keep his job?
Is this the end of our media manager? Is he going full-time pro Tekken player? Wall Rising 2, launch. Great catch. Caught again.
Oh, misses the juggle.
Very, very nice from Shirdel. It'll be interesting to see how aware Vnhdaloo is of these mix-ups. You can option select some of it. Very, very nice from Shirdel. Not as big a chunk as you might think. Again, the get-up from Vnhdaloo.
Nice mix-up.
Oh, he's so good at baiting that.
Never know what she's going to do there.
I play Vnhdaloo a fair bit, and he does those jumping baits quite a lot.
He'd lightning reactions to react to those.
Duck. Well, he does.
he double ducks with the AOF. AOP even, sorry.
And very, very nice from Shirdel. Didn't get phased by that, just went in, got his stuff in. 2 rounds to 1 for Shirdel. Gets the tailspin. Will go to the wall. Doesn't get the chunk because of the way Ling hits the wall. Went for the low. Oh, now Vnhdaloo's going to have to chip it out. Now, Shirdel loves to use... Shirdel, don't do that versus our media manager. That's our media manager.
He needs his hands.
So Shirdel loves to use the blades, the saws. Shirdel and I played in the recent TNT, and I actually studied some of his games before I played him.
Okay.
I've known the guy since he was a kid. He's still a kid now, really, but I've known Shirdel since he was in his early teens.
Wow.
We used to play on Xbox quite a lot. There's a lot of the old Xbox massive here. Dante, Rewind UK. There's quite a few of us. But I noticed with Shirdel that he loves to use those blades, and you really need. I don't think she can duck low when she's got those blades. You just need to chip Shirdel out of it immediately. Use a down 4. Just stop any of that blade game, because if he gets stuck into those mix-ups, he's really, really dangerous.
And that's all your energy just disappearing down the plug hole.
KaneAndTrench versus Dante on the other screen, which we will be showing. I think he's just caught him. I think Dante just might have beat KaneAndTrench for 1 game.
Yes, he has. Wow.
KaneAndTrench is at least lost 1 game against Dante.
They're now
it might be 1 game all.
They are 1-1. Gods do bleed.
And back over. Yeah, they do. Shirdel 1-0 up against Vnhdaloo, but he's low on health here. Oh, nice shenanigans. Catch. Both of them got shenanigans in them.
That back damage was pretty decent.
Yeah, that was a big call from Shirdel to try and use that to get away.
Yep. Now, has our media manager seen all he needs to? Has he seen this TV show before?
We've had Shirdel playing on a lot of the Elf tournaments recently. There's enough footage of him.
Yeah.
Nice back one. Shirdel not having any of it. Up forward 4-4. Very, very nice. Now what's the mix-up? Low. Very, very nice. 1 round apiece. I'm looking over at Dante versus KaneAndTrench. Dante is 1 round up. Birmingham's Dante. Very, very nice from Shirdel. Let's see. Now, that's the thing. You need to chip her out of that blade stance as soon as possible. Very, very nice low parry.
Oh,
doesn't get the full conversion, but he's still in the lead. Is he losing his job?
To be fair, I'll be very happy with whoever wins this.
Again, uses that back one. He's got a game plan for those blades.
Oh, that's going to work.
Did he catch? No, no, he didn't catch her.
Why did I think that she couldn't block when she had her blades out?
I don't think she can block low.
Right. That's unfortunate. Nice low parry.
Yeah, and great conversion again.
To the wall. Extra damage. Look at that. Nice chunk. Misses the unblockable though.
Bold play. He's put himself in on the wall now. Shirdel only needs to get this round to win the game, win the match. And Shirdel gets that, and he takes it 2-0 versus our very own Vnhdaloo, who keeps his job.
Yep, he does. He does.
Man has a job. I say that he goes into losers bracket, so you never know.
He could make it out.
He could make it out. He will play, I believe, in InfernoKong.
Who's playing InfernoKong?
I believe it would be Vnhdaloo. I think that's the same group. Let me just double check that.
Now, to be fair, this is InfernoKong's first tournament since he got sponsored.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you played him at KOF today?
No. I played Carlo.
Carlo, how'd you do?
Oh, yeah. Ordered him. It's free.
Now, we just saw Dante versus KaneAndTrench, which was super close. I've got to be honest, I was multitasking while I was commentating that last game, because I thought Dante may take down KaneAndTrench.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It was 2-1. And it was close, though. That last game was 3-1 to KaneAndTrench.
Indeed. That will be on our YouTube channel later.
It will be. Dante is a quality Jack player. Quality. Really, really good quality. So Pun Life with his jacket over his shoulder looks like Haroun.
It does. I'm going to swap out, guys. Now, you won't see me anymore tonight because I'm going to be busy shouting at people off stream. It's going to be fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Grimulus didn't say that with a lot of certainty. I'm going to have to hold. I'm not sure he's got the faith in me that I thought a manager should have in one of his staff. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see who's sitting down. Is it Pun Life or is it Eternal Dragon? Which one is it? It's Pun Life.
Hello everyone. It is Pun Life indeed.
So, how's it going?
Fantastic. I'm buzzing.
Are you in the tournament
No,
still?
I'm not. Sadly, I'm not. But
oh, right. So come on, tell me your tournament story. Tell the stream your tournament story.
Right. So I got lucky. I had a bye in the first round. Then I had to play a Devil Jin player. Lost the first game, just a warm up. 3-0 the next two.
Was that Young G Carl?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so that's King Seamus' friend.
He's a very good player. I want to play him a bit more. Lots of potential, I think. And then I had to play Gosain in my second game. Went to final round.
What, one game all?
One game. So we both had one game. I won
took
the
a
first
game
one.
off Gosain?
I took a game of Gosain, but took him to final round.
How much you pay him?
Come on. I'm not that bad at this game. And then I played Haroun and took a game from Haroun.
Oh, right. You did well then.
I think this is my best tournament yet. Even though I'm not out now, it's...
well, you've lost to two guys who could win, who feasibly could be tournament winners.
Yeah, so I'm very proud of how I've done.
I wish these guys would sign up early though, because what happens is, right, we do the seeding, and then players who would probably be seeded end up entering, and then we put them in with other groups. And it ends these groups end up being kind of pool of death style groups.
Yeah, pretty much every by the time we started, pretty much every group was a pool of death.
Yeah,
we had like Dinosaur come out of nowhere. I mean,
Dinosaur signed up like on the death knell of the sign up barrier. He came in and signed up. Yeah,
there was a few of us just sort of like, we saw BonusJin coming in, and like we're just sort of praying, please don't end up in my pool, please don't end up in my pool. He ended up in Charlie's pool, so I dodged the bullet.
yeah, he's good. He's really good. BonusJin, I was saying earlier, his offense is insane.
Very insane. But yeah, looking ahead, we have a game between KaneAndTrench and Senpai Shiki.
Elf versus District G.
Plus, this is a pretty much a run back from the last two on TNT online tournaments. They keep facing each other and putting each other in losers.
The TNT Elf tournaments, so we have one on they're every other Thursday.
Yes.
We have one on PSN and one on PC.
Yeah.
They alternate.
Yeah. So the next one is PC, I believe.
The next one is PC. I think I'll play in that one. And KaneAndTrench has won all of the PSN ones so far. Yeah. I believe.
Yeah.
The Senpai Shiki's done quite well. He's usually finished top 3 or 4.
Yeah. He put KaneAndTrench in losers in the first one, but then Caine got his run back in losers finals. So
yeah. Yeah. So be interesting to see how this goes. I think Senpai Shiki's quite attacking. KaneAndTrench is a defensive masterclass. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out.
Yeah. I'm wondering who's Caine is going to pick. Are we going to see Noctis? I reckon he might pull out Noctis for the first game, and then if he loses, then go back to Yoshi.
Do you know what?
Although this is a serious tournament, so he might go all out.
Hell yeah, it's a serious tournament. It's insane. And talking about games that could be tournament finals, but they just happen to be losers finals of a pool. I'm looking to my left and I can see Haroun versus Gosain. Again, just the level, the quality in this tournament is unbelievably high.
Yeah, the tournament has. I think this is probably one of the most stacked tournaments we had. I think the only one that was even more stacked was the team tournament, and I mean we had 35 more people there.
Part of it is that obviously Elf was growing in popularity. There's no doubt about that, but also it's just before the second World Tour. Yeah. I think a lot of people are trying to get their tournament experience in. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, for a lot of people, this is the first tournament of the season. For me, this is the first tournament before I go on my own Tekken World Tour to a couple of events. Where are you going to go? So I'm heading down to Poland with a few Elves and a few DG players as well, I believe. Yeah, we're all in the same family, really, aren't we? Yeah, we're UK. Turns into UK versus the rest of the world. Actually, you can wear the UK flag. What flag are you carrying on your shoulders? This is the interesting thing. So, as some of you know, I'm originally Polish, and going back to my home country for a tournament, I'm not going to be playing underneath my home flag. I'm going to be playing under the UK flag. You're playing for the UK? I'm playing for the UK. And in Poland, I'm probably going to lose my citizenship somehow. You're playing for the UK in Poland, and you're Polish. It's very risky. This is a ballsy play. It really is. But it's like Elf is a British organization, and I mean I grew up here. The cojones on you per life. Yeah, no. Listen, the Claudio players have the largest cojones. They're going to turn you into pierogi if you're not careful. Well, I mean, I get roasted on stream every day anyway, so I'm used to it by now. You know. You don't get roasted. You just get. Is there a roast if it's true? It's love. it's love, but given in basically roasting. Yeah. But yeah, you know I love you, Pun Life. Yeah, it's a bromance. It's a bromance. So here we go. Imagine this couch is black, and there's a white background behind us. But before Stu has his chance to respond, we're going to Mishima Dojo with. Yoshi against Drag. Indeed. Here we go. Dragunov. You never know who Senpai Shiki's going to choose.
Yeah. Such a huge pool of cards he plays.
Yeah, he does play a ton of characters. Lovely back dashing from Senpai Shiki.
Nice, very
Down
nice.
forward 2.
Beautiful step. And now he's going to be able to take him to the wall.
Oh, yeah, doesn't get much. Now, is this the thing where you're not using the same character all the time? You don't get your extensions?
Yeah, it gets a bit rusty sometimes as well.
Look at the pressure here. He's just boxing him in.
Oh, beautiful response from Caine, though.
Indeed.
Now he's got Senpai against the wall.
Ooh, very, very nice. Can't do it again, though, because he's just putting himself into the wall.
Oh, beautiful rage drive.
Yeah, but he
doesn't get the wall under.
Ooh.
Oh, nice recovery,
my
4.
Lord, that was close. First round to KaneAndTrench could have gone anyway.
Both players giving each other a lot of respect. Oh, nice launch. Should be able to take him to the wall. He does, gets the wall under. So a lot of damage coming through already. Gets the tech as well.
Ooh,
No break in the throw.
Break the throw, wow. Down 2.
Spacing out of one. Nice, very nice sidestep.
Yeah, the sidestepping from KaneAndTrench's quality.
Oh, beautiful counter
nice
here
catch.
launch.
Looked a lot more comfortable then.
Yeah, definitely.
Will Shiki, if he loses, would he switch? He's got a fantastic Steve.
He does. Very good Hwarang as well.
You've got to think Yoshi's very good against Steve, though. A lot of traps that don't work.
Oh, beautiful counter hitter.
Oh, look at that.
All the way around the world.
Into the back.
Oh, and finishes him off.
Really, really, really nice from
Very,
KaneAndTrench.
very cleanly played.
He obviously got into that back before because he was very ready with that.
Yeah.
I wondered if that low right at the end was actually guaranteed.
And as we said, we're going back to card select.
Is he?
Yep. So we're going to see who Shiki's going to pick.
No, I would
Place your suggestions in the chat.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's going to go with Steve. You just don't know.
Could be Hwarang. Could be Brian
He
as well.
He could just be going back to Sage Select and wasting a bit more time to have a think. He's being... I understand he might have just been speaking to another player. No, he's going with Steve.
Okay. Quite a safe option for him. Probably... could probably argue his best character.
Well, it's his best character, that's for sure. But I get a feeling that Yoshi's Flash just decimates a lot of the Steve stuff.
Yeah.
The string pressure, at least.
But you know, sometimes even if the matchup isn't great for you, it's better to be on your own character.
You're right. You're right. Now I'm going to see if I can get back into, while we're loading up the stage, just tell you all at home how the other pools are progressing. 48 entrants today. A good 20 plus of them, I'd say, are killers.
Nice, slightly larger map this time. Shiki spacing out, waiting for the counter hit opportunities. Nice, beautiful crush. Oh, and there's the flash already.
Surely that's going to be a heavy feature.
Yep.
Pool 1, Azura Cash beat
Azura
Cash beat BonusJin. That's a scalp. He's now going to be playing Dinosaur in the loser semi-final. Dinosaur beat Ronisa.
Oh, beautiful, baited out the flash, gets a lot of damage. But Kaine's on rage. Oh,
that move is just hellish. Does this kill?
It might. No, actually, it should be
I think it will.
No, it will.
Wow.
Oh my god. That's a lot of damage from that rage drive. Sorry, rage drive. Especially because combo scaling would have really applied at that point, yeah. Let's see. Now he's at the wall. Also, gets a tech trap again.
Oh, very, very nice. Be nice if he could get more of that, but can't by the looks of it. Oh,
nice.
Look at this.
Gets the wall under.
Gets a chunk. Got to be careful with the pressure, though. As we say, he's got the flash.
Unlucky. And he's a round away from losing the game.
Whiff. Doesn't punish him much for it, though.
Good block on the low. Spacing out again. Caine trying to recover health. Oh, both counter hit each other. Oh, what a move. Straight to the back.
Gets up in that tushy. Same combo again. Looks like that low is guaranteed.
Oh, beautiful
what
parry.
A superb parry. So, so good from Shiki. It's not gone his way so far, but that moment just defines what a great player he is. What's the mix-up?
Oh, no.
Is
this the end?
Oh, Lord. I haven't seen that setup before.
It might be enough. Yes, it's enough.
What quality from KaneAndTrench?
Yeah, absolute dominant performance
was that
in both games.
3 zip, 3 zip.
Yep.
Was it? I think, yeah. That was just quality. Really, really good from KaneAndTrench. It looks like he's played Senpai Shiki enough to have a reasonable idea of how to approach the matchup versus the player.
Yeah.
Now, we said right at the start of that two zip that Gosain and Haroun were playing each other. They're still playing each other now, so I imagine it must have gone to final game.
Yeah.
It looks to me like it could be final game and Haroun is 2 rounds up.
Yeah, it would seem it's match point to Haroun. Or set point, sorry.
Yeah, so that game's going on right now. We'll keep you updated on how that's going on. I'll just try and give you a better update on what's going on in the pools. So, going into pool 3. So that was KaneAndTrench playing against Senpai Shiki. Shiki loses. He will be playing against the winner of Dante and KingJae.
I believe Haroun has won.
And Haroun has won.
So Haroun is going through to top A in pool 4, I believe.
Well, yeah, you'd think so.
And losers.
Most likely, but let's just double check because it seems like we're having like match grand final games early on in the tournament.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is Haroun going through. So Haroun beats Gosain. He goes through to top 8. So in pool 4, the winning players are Phantom and Haroun. Gosain finished 3rd. So unlucky to Gosain, but if you're in a group with Haroun and Phantom, I mean, those 2 guys were the finalists.
Does that mean I finished 4th?
In your pool, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
In your pool.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll still take it.
You did well, my friend. You did well. You did well. Now, going back to pool 1. Winners final of that was Vnhdaloo versus Shirdel. We saw Vnhdaloo lose to Shirdel. Now I said earlier that Vnhdaloo beat False God and put him into losers. False God's had his run back. He's actually beaten. Vnhdaloo. It looked like I think InfernoKong beating False God was an error because we actually called out that InfernoKong beat False God. It's actually been corrected. False God beat InfernoKong 2-0. Now, Vnhdaloo played against False God in the losers final. He lost. So Vnhdaloo finished 3rd in this group. What a great performance by our media manager.
He's improved so much. It's just fantastic to see.
Really,
especially
really
because he's one of like my long-time rivals ever since the start.
Long-time rival and long-time friend for all of us. He's
good
bloke. So well done to him. That's a really great showing.
Yeah.
False God goes through in losers final. So through that group we've got False God and Shirdel. Shirdel was still with the W. Shirdel won a big online tourney recently and won a massive chunk of money because with that tourney...
Pints and Shirdel, I guess?
Yeah. Because in that tournament...
He said he's going to buy me a pint, actually.
Yeah, we all keep telling each other, you owe me a pint for my birthday.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You do?
Thank you for reminding me.
I think I owe you a point for yours, actually. In any case, the match going on now is XIII versus Rookang. This is the winners' finals of this pool.
Yeah.
These guys, I don't think they'd played much previously, but they actually played last week. They had a long session between each other. It really went back and forth. At one point, Rookang wanted to play Tempo Ibis and XIII wanted to play me. And we said, let it just be a first 3.
Yeah.
And whoever wins, they'll get the person they want. XIII win it 3-2. So
not bad.
This is how close these guys go.
Yeah. It's
really back and forth. It'd be interesting. Now, knowing Rookang, knowing the winning mentality he has, he's gone away and learnt this matchup a bit. So we'll see XII's lore.
Is this the point where we put the hell sweep counter on the stream as well?
Maybe. It's pretty... A couple of things about XIII, by the way. Incredibly patient player, great throw breaker, and his reactions are insane. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him react to things that most players don't normally do. His reactions are of very, very high quality. Let's see what happens. Birmingham's XIII versus Rookang.
Oh, a launcher already.
Forward 2 straight away.
That was a beautiful trade. Jab for a launcher.
Doesn't quite get the full extension. See the patience there.
What a
Run up,
sidestep.
does nothing, then just sidesteps.
Nice, gets the counter hit. And again. They're staying very patient by getting those down forward ones in.
Gets caught.
Rookang trying to keep him in that corner.
Ooh, power crush gets him. Very, very close between them both players.
Yeah, the belly flop definitely doing work there.
1+2 break, doesn't break it. Going to the wall.
That's the full one under. That's a lot of damage already.
And then here we have Rookang with his normal get up.
Oh, belly flop through the wall.
Let's see how far he can take this. Combo video time.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god.
Nice big chunk.
And there's the hell sweep.
And he finishes it with that 1-3.
He loves that string. I see it all the time.
He does. He got. When we were playing in the Royal Rumble last week, a couple of weeks ago, he did it versus me, and I predicted it, blocked the 3, and then he just extended it and hit with the mid. It's just annoying.
There's
really
no
annoying.
escape. Oh,
very nice.
Very,
Two-break.
very nice. And another grab.
Right up throw. Oh,
Can't hit
very
launch.
nice from Zai. A very dominant round.
He's bringing it back. He's still got potential. He now the moment is on the side as well.
Both of them getting their throws in.
Rookang should be able to take this to the wall.
Awkward splat again. I see that a lot with Bob. A lot of low profile splats. Nice duck. Shouldn't have done that full extension.
Lots of damage to the wall as well. Now gets the counter here low again.
Very patient play from Zai.
Good break.
Oh, gets caught trying to interrupt that last extension. So Rookang really settled into his play there, where it was really kind of back and forth. That final round just showed Rookang just calming down a little bit. And again, he does so many natural combos, full on does the full extension, but you just don't expect to see it.
Yeah, it's I feel like Bob has the hardest strings to sort of deal with if you haven't played him before out of the whole cast, because there's so many extensions. They're actually fairly long strings as well,
and often delayable.
Yeah. So it's interesting. But you know, it's a character you gotta lab, and since those two have played before, they do have experience against each other. But yeah, as well, while we're waiting for the game to go in, don't forget to donate to our match Reno. You're able to do sort of like follow on different sponsors on Twitter, and I will throw in some free cash into the pool for our winners.
It will indeed. If you're feeling generous, you like what you're seeing, you can of course donate, but as Pun Life says, all you need to do is follow some relevant Twitters on Matcherino, and it will donate money to the pool. It's just a great creative way of supporting the stream, and that's, as I said earlier, how Shirdel actually won a massive chunk of money on an online tournament. I think he won a few £100. No joke.
Not bad.
On an online tournament.
Oh, what a beautiful sidestep from Zai, but doesn't get a full punish.
Oh.
Doesn't break the launch.
Are we going downstairs? No.
Not yet.
Pressure from Rookang. Oh, and I think he thought he could punish that. It looked to me like he could, but he couldn't. 1+2 break.
Takes him to the wall, trying to keep him to the balcony. Nice, good answer. Gets
out. Big read there from Rookang.
Oh, beautiful sidestep. Just enough to punish.
Just the pressure here from Rookang. He's dying for Zai to whiff as well. What a low parry.
Counter uses it 3 times, Ru.
What's the mix-up? Catches him.
There's the counter hit.
Awkward splats, so can't use his rage art. Oh, so
and
awkward
again,
for
the
Zai.
string coming through to take it around. And Rookang's on set point right now. A lot of trading of down forward 2s and 1s. A lot of very clutch ducks from Rookang on all those high strings.
Absolutely.
Oh, very
awkward
nice.
again.
A lot of damage to the wall. Good pressure. He's got all the health in the world as well. And he takes the round and the set with it.
So that looked very different to last week. As I said, Rookang, characteristic of the man to actually go away and learn the matchup.
Yeah.
And you could see it was a very different game. But well done to Zai. I mean, that is winners finals, so Zai still lives.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around me now. You see what's going on over here?
It's Azura Cash against Dinosaur, I believe.
It is.
Which sounds like a tense game.
I think Dinosaurs won the first game from what I can see.
Yeah, I believe that was the first game.
Azura Cash was using Paul.
Yeah. I've seen him use Paul quite a few times, actually.
Azura Cash told me he was a King player originally.
He told me he doesn't have a main.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it matters sometimes when the guy's got fundamentals like he has.
I feel like he should just say, "I'm Korean," when you ask him for a main. That'll answer a lot of questions.
He certainly. I mean, you don't want to throw stereotypes in there, but he is a quality player. And apologies, but he's mesmerising us right now. He's doing very well against Dinosaur. It's very close. A lot of players are watching. Oh yeah, just very, very, very good play. Dinosaur's still got it though. He's really doing quite well against Azurakash. Now, sitting down to play now, we have KingJae versus Dante.
Ooh.
I believe.
Could
Yeah, Dante, who played against KaneAndTrench. Dante's come all the way down from Birmingham to play.
It's quite a trek. Thank you very much for coming down, Dante.
Dante of the old, as I said, he's one of the boys where back in the day there was a bunch of us playing on Xbox. Tekken on Xbox, who would have thunk it? Tekken 6.
Why is Xbox still a thing?
There was myself, Shirdel. There was Needs More Coffee, who was under a different name at the time.
Was it Needs More Tea?
There was this guy, there was this scrub called Juju Master, or Paro Street, who is now actually called ASAP Marco.
Yeah.
Turns out he's flipping good at Tekken. Dante's one of those players, though. He was known as Shadow, I believe, at the time. Really good player, really good Jack player. We've got other people here today. Rewind UK. He's made the trek from Birmingham. He's actually from London, but he lives in Birmingham now. He's really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Both players are just deleting their pads now. Azurakash now, he's 2 rounds to
it seems
1 up against Dinosaur.
It seems ASAP Marco isn't amused by your comments.
I've triggered him.
It's okay, Marco. We all love you.
I remember saying to Marco was quite young when I first played him on Tekken. And I said to him recently, you were very aloof. And he said, aloof? I never said a word. And I was thinking, is that not the definition of aloof? Again, Marco, one of London's best players now. That's an absolute quality player.
Yeah, a fantastic player and a really nice guy as well.
He's all right. He's all right. And I'm just watching now. It looks like Azurakash may take it to...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's so close. Azurakash versus...
Oh my god.
No. It's 2 rounds over between Azurakash and Dinosaur. Dinosaur's now a match point. Dinosaur just clutched out a win.
It's a beautiful game.
And both players, it looks like, are now into character select. KingJae versus Ed Dante. We'll let you know what happens between Azurakash and Dinosaur. There's a hell of a crowd watching. It is so close.
Incredibly close. It's such a clutch game. So absolutely high level for effectively what is a local community. Still
it's a local tournament, but everyone's getting ready for Tekken World Tour. That's why you got all the best District G players. You've got Elf's best, and then you've got players from all over.
Oh my god!
And it looks like I don't know if you heard that at home.
Oh my god!
But Dinosaur just clutched out the win against Azurakash, and it went so close. Now the funny thing is, if someone said to me, "How would you describe Dinosaur's play?" I'd say he plays a very Korean style, fundamental heavy, very knowledgeable. Knowledge is power Tekken.
Quite defensive.
Defensive, yeah, just solid.
Keep out.
Dinosaur is our Mr. Naps, basically.
Yeah.
He is our Mr. Naps. And it looks like Zai is going to play Dinosaur to get out of the group.
That's going to be a match towards
to
see as well.
Yeah, and this one is too.
But, we have a Gigas.
We got some big boys.
I was expecting
rocking it. KingJae versus Ed Dante.
Yeah, it's a big boy against big boy. Made best big boy win.
Look at the pressure here from KingJae.
I believe jab-wise, Jay would win in this aspect. Oh,
1+2 doesn't get the splat. That's
so
fortunate for Dante. Oh, catches him, launches. Now, one thing I noticed about KingJae as well, he rocks back and forth in his chair. When he goes for a punish, he almost throws his shoulder. You notice that? He's a very animated player. Duck that. You need to duck that second hit.
Oh, no break and a grab. A lot of damage coming through.
Very, very, very nice. I wonder if Dante knows about the move. Now, KingJae's got a read that maybe Dante doesn't. So you may see it more.
Gets launched straight away.
I'm not sure Dante does know Gigas because he didn't duck that second hit.
Nice,
very,
good
very
counter hit.
13 frames. And I think you can punish that as well.
Oh,
Running shoulder. Now.
nice. Takes him to the wall. Wow, beautiful whiff punish.
KingJae's rocking.
Keeping the pressure up. Nice.
Very, very nice
Jumps
indeed.
back and then hits again. But now Dante's returning. Oh, down back two is coming in. Just out of grab range, sadly. Now against the grab, there's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a big chunk. It feels to me that Dante's almost decided, I don't know this character very well, so what I'm going to do...
Oh,
very
what
nice
a
from
launch.
KingJae, very nice. Dante's decided, I don't know Gigas very well, so what I'm going to do is get all my stuff in instead, which is not a bad policy. Great launch from Dante, quality.
Very good whiff punish run.
Go to the wall, doesn't splat.
Good patience from Jay.
Yeah, Jay stayed down, which is good. Oh, he whiffed though. Could have got caught there, doesn't.
And again. Nice, lovely low parry.
Feels like he should get more of that, but
Oh,
obviously Gigas isn't the best character. Nice
Where's the
side throw.
Down back to a lot of... Oh, very good break on that.
Clutch break, down forward one to clutch it out.
That would have been a low damage otherwise.
2 rounds all.
Oh my god, the delayed hop kick going through, but sadly it doesn't convert into a combo.
Do you know, Pun Life, we've not had one slow-mo city all day so far.
How unbelievable.
I feel a slow-mo city coming. It's in my bones. Oh, what a whiff.
I'm not sure if that's... Well, maybe you're just feeling your bones because of the old age, but...
Just frame.
Arthritis? Is that you? Wait, takes him to the wall again. Oh, I think he tried to go for the
clutch.
unblockable.
Look how close it is now.
Oh my
Catches him with
god!
the low.
Broke
And he
for the
gets
power
him
crash.
again. That was unbelievable. And Dante windmilling around. Whoa. Now, of course, power crushes are weak to lows. But the interesting thing about that is Dante runs in, he does a mid and then a low. It wasn't even a high and a low. Like, it was only the second hit. It was super slow. I'm not sure how much of that was good judgment or luck, but it played out pretty well.
Hey, Lax have the skill.
Very, very, very close between both players. And Dante going 1 right at the end. Is Jay going to go with Geese? The interesting thing is, Jay had a lot of data to put together that showed that Dante did not know Gigas.
What?
Interesting choice.
Wow.
Great. No fire and brimstone. You can't make the Dante's Inferno joke now.
Damn it.
I know you were going for it, Pun Life.
How did you know?
I knew it. I know your bad jokes. I'm a bad joke connoisseur myself. This is loser's semi-final, by the way. So the winner of this has to play Senpai Shiki still. It's so close.
Bob from Jay. That's it's an interesting choice.
He's a good Bob player. He's a really good Bob player.
Yeah. Let's see if you can weave and bob around Dante's jabs. Starting off with... Oh, nice counter hit. Starts keeping...
Gets caught.
Oh, and again, takes him to the wall. Now we're in the pressure city. Oh my god!
That man has a family, KingJae. He's never going to walk again.
It's fine, walking is overrated anyway.
Nice duck, doesn't get the punish though. Good reactions to do that. It looks like Dante might have played against a few Bobs in his time in the Xbox Massive. Down forward 2, catches him.
Will this be enough to go to the wall? Yes, it will. Gets the wall in there as well.
Good damage.
Jay has to get out of here. It's not a good position to be. Yeah, let's move out. There we go. Nice, good counter hit.
Both trade, but yeah, KingJae gets the conversion off the counter hit. Now he's got the wall.
Oh, no.
Extension from Dante.
Oh, what a counter hit launch.
Oh, catches him. Down forward 2.
Gets the wall in there as well.
Dante wasn't sure what to follow up with then. But he's got the throw. And on this stage, he could even carry him all the way to the wall again. Not quite,
almost.
but so close. He's going for his full extensions now. He's feeling that maybe Jay's going a bit raggo with Bob.
Just getting those down forward ones. His optimal range. Jay has to stay close.
Oh, not quite. Dante, close.
Nice.
What a great read from Jay, but doesn't do the full conversion. Jay's finding himself on the ropes now. Jay could be going out. Dante may be going through. Dante's on match point. Debugger. And again, mid.
Don't want to be at the wall. Nice.
He's
Good
loving
low.
those plus frame boots.
Oh, nice mix up. We're going to take him to the wall now. Oh, awkward side wall splat, sadly. Oh, gets launched again.
Wow, the trade, and he's so unlucky with that trade.
Again,
gets caught.
side wall splat. Oh, Dante saw that one.
He had so much luck with this, and this could be it.
No break. And
Well
Jack
done to
Hammer takes
Dante.
it. Very
Dante
well played.
takes down KingJae now. I'll ask you, Punlife, what do you think about Jay's choice of character there? This isn't. I'm not leading the witness here. I want to get your.
I didn't expect it. I feel like he should have stuck with Geese.
Geese.
Yeah. I think his Geese is very good. I think he would have been better off with Geese. Maybe just unlucky. Maybe he wanted to try something new because it's a tournament before Tekken Tour, so maybe he's just trying some new characters.
Trying out his characters, maybe. I've got to say, from watching Jay play Gigas versus Dante's Jack, I actually thought that even if he's not happy about the character matchup, he had enough data to understand that Dante didn't know Gigas that well.
Yeah.
So Gigas' kick into shoulder, that second hit's a high. It's full launchable. But if you don't know that, it's super safe. It's a great move. It's a counter hit launcher. It takes off huge chunks of damage.
Yeah, exactly. There's a sort of character knowledge you need to have, but in a short set like this, often people won't get this sort of data.
He wasn't breaking 1+2 throws.
Yeah.
I actually felt like KingJae may have been a little bit unlucky to lose that first game. So to switch characters.
It was very unlucky because he broke with a power crush.
So, Eternal Dragon is now out of losers and into commentary.
Yes.
I think he's going to be tagging me out.
Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
Listen, I know you guys at home all think that we don't like each other. That
it's all love here.
It's all love. It's all love. I'm a heel commentator. This is the most beautiful face commentator. Look at that face. How old is he?
Don't ask.
What creature is this? We don't know. But he's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It comes with being Claudie, mate.
I will commentate with you later, my son.
Indeed.
You take
I shall
it
see
easy.
you around. So we will have Eternal Dragon stepping in to take up the mantle of commentary with me. Dad and son combo. Indeed, Stu is a father figure in my life that I didn't realize I needed. And it's the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Eternal Dragon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Not too bad.
So, how's it going, guys?
This Tekken. Oh, right, sorry, yeah, Tekken FighterZ. So, man, as I said, it's been a bloodbath today. It has been a bloodbath.
It's just an utter massacre.
And then the bodies are just floating up, rising to the surface. We get the sharks are just here for top 8. So
indeed, multiple death pulls. I don't even think we had one. We all four were death pulls.
At the start, we were like, oh, there'll be a game that you can play to get in, and then a hard player. No, straight off the bat, killer. Right, so I think. So it's definitely not KingJae. We have Senpai Shiki there. They're
Against
just
Dante on an infinite stage. It'll be quite interesting. None of them will have access to walls.
All right, catches in there.
Drops the combo, though, unlucky. It's quite an interesting matchup, actually, because Steve can stay in and keep the pressure on Jack. Can't hit a lot of his moves as well.
Yeah, it does seem like Dante is trying to stop some of that Steve pressure with the uppercut there, trying to launch him. Oh, with palm in the face,
beautiful.
boots him. Nice block.
Just trying to space out as well. Oh, beautiful
Again.
counter hits as well.
Love that rocket boot.
Shiki's not trying to let him have time to breathe. But
Yeah, you see Shiki not in there. He went for the big wrist there, you know. Sometimes you got to go for it, but Dante ready for that punish.
yeah,
Oh, look at that.
beautiful duck and gets the launch afterwards.
Dante feeling himself a bit too much there. For yeah, I'll start off with this.
Got a counter here as well. Goes for a power crush. Nice block on the low.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh,
he's
gets
lucky.
floated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stomp.
my
Oh,
God.
yeah, just boosts him in the head. 3-0, right.
Dante just kept the pressure non-stop.
Yeah.
Just steampunking ahead.
Steampunk.
I didn't even know what to use. I was like, yeah, steampunk's good. Yep, steampunk's a verb now.
That's
We're
because
all
you're that
steampunking,
fast in it.
guys.
That was in your mind.
Yes, it is. It's actually a really good game.
Right, so Senpai Shiki, I'm not sure if he's had a chance to play Dante. I think he's from the Birmingham career, ED, so not much experience as opposed to playing the Elf guys and the local London scene there. So he's going to have to try and get settled here and think he was getting caught a lot running in. He's trying to get Steve offense going and he was getting launched. And they're both testing each other to see, what does he know? Does he know that this is launch punishable? Yeah, he does. Does he know that you can duck this string? He does.
Annoyingly, obviously in tournament sets, we usually isn't enough time to test the other opponent for a long time. So you just got to make do with what you have, whatever intel you do have, or don't have.
Justin Xavier, yeah, Birmingham coming down. Good to see him down. Actually came down to the sessions that we held in Luton as well, all the way down, coming down to Luton. So good to see them there. Zai as well, he came down.
Yeah, we have Shiki switching to Dragunov. Let's see how he handles him.
So yeah, we haven't seen this match before. Oh, this is really original, guys. It's going to be EU style. One. Oh my God,
what a
launched it.
Oh my God.
I love that. Just send them spinning. This is definitely EU style. You don't see this kind of play in Saint JDCR.
Yeah, I've never seen Saint do this. What? Saint, come on, pick up your game. Korean's got nothing on us, innit?
Oh, nice block. Pro break there.
That's for the raise drive. No breaking the throw.
Yeah, Dragon's got those 1 and 2. Oh, what a block there. Dragon's got those regular 1 and 2 breaks as well. You have to be wary for that.
Indeed, yeah.
Dunks in.
Shiki trying to keep the pressure up. Oh, nice duck.
Yeah. Oh, man. Shiki just reeled back in his seat, man.
Yeah. Blocked the first hit, but not the second, sadly. We're going to have to deal with pressure at the wall now.
Now he's right in the corner.
Coming out a little bit. Very good. Oh, gets a counter hit.
Finally.
Running too. Might be able to take him to the wall, actually. Yeah, should be able to. Lots of damage. Oh,
no.
Gets launched with recovery free. Oh, the book coming in to take the round.
Rocket boom, man. That's so agonizing. You just got that offense. Momentum on your side, and then counter hit low. Ah, there you go. It's gone.
That's range, trying to keep the pressure up. Nice break in the throw. Another counter hit launch.
Yeah. Try to press the button. Bap,
Nice.
bap, bap.
Oh, what a clutch
Yeah.
duck. Sadly gets floated now. Very good conversion from Dante.
Oh my God. Oh, I think that, that scaled a little bit because he jumped in the air, but just sent him back down. Ducks underneath it. Oh, look at his big robot fist.
Dante playing absolutely solid.
Yeah, 3-0. That was... Yeah, Birmingham are in here. Birmingham are showing that they got skills. And
Yeah, we're showing up and we're we're taking scalps.
Dante is on fire. Like I said, I've seen his skill. I wasn't filming him before, but I actually got to see him play last week. And yeah, I saw ED now, ED, Zai and Dante. You're like, oh crap, yeah, these guys, they are good. They are good. It's good to see, them coming down for a tournament in London like that. Actually coming down, we'll get to see more of them, coming down to London, and you'll see more of us going up to versus fighting as well.
Of course, the Elf Invasion will be going ahead. Quite a lot of us going up there, actually.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
It's like, more so last time Elf was sort of growing, so there wasn't really Elf there now, but you know, some capacity, whether it's the guys from Luton and Elf,
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of us there, which is good. Just FGC in general, you know, it's going to be big.
We got to defend UK against all the foreign invaders. Koreans are coming down to take the territory, and maybe some Americans even. You never know.
Yeah, we've got to all put this regional stuff aside and make sure that they don't win. I don't want to see JDCR winning again.
Who's JDCR? We got KaneAndTrench. Come on.
Everyone can hear this, but this is your resident word of God here. That was our last match of pools, so it's moving on to top 8 next.
Okay.
Right, so God has just...
God has spoken to us. God has told us that we are now out of pools. Thank you, God. We shall proceed with the top 8 very shortly.
So, if I remember rightly, I'll see if I can get it up on my phone. The top 8 is filled with a lot of familiar faces in the UK scene. Just go for here now.
Let me get it up as well.
Yep, so we have... so, from Pool 1, who came out winners, was Shirdel. He's going to be playing the winner of Pool 4, which is this would be the Phantom. And then the other match in winners will be Rookang, and he will be playing KaneAndTrench. So these two have been talking a lot about their fated battle, and Rookang was saying, we're going to play, and they're like, nah, we're different groups. They both make it out winners, they're both playing again, so UK Classic. And then in losers, we have False God versus Haroun. So if I had to say a wild card, you would say, if you look at these names, False God might be the one that, not surprising because of skill, because he is a sick player, just the familiar names, but he's making a name for himself. You see, you know, the False God in your group, you have to be aware.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be, False God versus Haroun. And then the second match
will be either Zai or Dinosaur. Dinosaur is currently winning the game against Zai. I start. Not sure if it's 1-0 or 1-0. But we'll find out very shortly, and then obviously we'll relay the results to you guys.
He will be playing Ed Dante, so it could be Zai, it could be another...
could be Dinosaur.
Yeah, or it could be Dinosaur.
Obviously Dinosaur, very, very dominant player.
Yeah.
An old-time veteran.
Veteran, last sign-up, you think that you're safe. You think that, okay, it's looking kind of thin, and then just these killers come through and sign up last minute. Yeah. And he had the match he had with Ashura Cash.
Yeah, I was watching it from here.
That was good.
It was a fantastic match.
Wait till you see. I don't know if that was that on stream.
I believe those ones were recorded, so hopefully those will be going up on the YouTube channel.
Excellent.
So you know you can find those down there and enjoy.
Very, very close match there, and we see everyone's crowded around actually watching. This is the final match.
Yeah.
And actually, wait, So yeah, I think it might be in the final match. I think it might be 1-1, or it's 1-0 to Dinosaur. So
hard to tell.
Cool. Right, guys. So we're going to go to a quick trailer while we went through the last match of this off-stream top 8, and we're back shortly.
Enjoy the trailer.
Right, we are back. Hope you enjoyed that little short trailer for the Tekken Team Tournament. And I can imagine, did all of you see that graphic there? It looks kind of familiar.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Phantom.
Oh, the Phantom is Heihachi. That is brilliant.
We will see who he will throw off a cliff. Hopefully it won't be me.
That's going to be good, man. I can't wait to see that. The first one was kind of like, you know, the first one was huge. A lot of people started to come down for that. So I'd imagine the second
75 people. I believe it was massive.
That was sick.
We knew it was going to be big, but it surpassed our expectations, and it was a fantastic event.
Yeah, it was like, don't worry, it'll finish by this time, and then
nope,
massive people sign up, and then it just goes on. But no, it was a really good event. I can't wait for the second one because the ones that missed out we're going to think, oh shit, I need to get a team together and come
gotta
to
get
you
on
do.
this.
Well, hopefully we start to see like a Manchester team, you know, more of a Birmingham team, other regions as well start to come down.
EU folk, come down here. We got spaces, you know. We wouldn't mind showing you a bit of skill.
We actually got word that I think it is 1-1 between Dinosaur
and we're in
and
final
Dante,
round
yeah.
right now, I believe, as well. Unless I'm going blind.
So, while we wait there, did you go through, how was your time in the tournament? Did you go through this earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, right, so I'll go through for mine now. Yeah, I'm out. My first tournament, I went 0-2. I thought I was going to go 0-2, you know, early days, but it was going to happen at one point. I played against BonusJin, and I played against Nina, but it was really close, and I just got unlucky in the second match because of Rage Art scaling when I floated him.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And then the second match, our fated battle, I always play PES Charlie. Revolution, we faced. The winner would make it into top 8, and he beat me. Last round, last set, last hit. Again.
Happens.
Yeah, it happened again. I was up 1 set, I was up 2 rounds, and he came back and beat me. Last round, last hit.
Damn.
You know when you just feel like crying, and you're just like, I'm going to quit this game.
See, I was like, when I was playing Gosain and when I went to final round, I was like, oh, this is too good. I can't focus anymore. And then, yeah, he perfected me the final round.
Oh, man. It's all good. It's all about that experience. And that's what I have to focus on. Oh, man, I lost. And I was this close to winning. But, you know, everyone have our time.
But also an update on that match, Zai against Dinosaur. Zai has now won in final round.
Right, so we're going to have Dante versus Zai in the losers there. So we'll run through it again to let you know what our top 8 is. So we have CKT Shirdel in winners, faces going against the Phantom. We have Rookang. He will be facing KaneAndTrench. False God will be going against Haroun. And we have Ed Dante versus Ed Zai.
Indeed. And while we're in the downtime as well, do not forget the our Matcherino link is active. You're able to donate money or sort of do like sponsorship things like follow, let's say, a company on Twitter or like repost or retweet, and that will throw in some free money effectively into the pool. And of course, the money will go towards the winners. I believe the top 3 players. So you know, it's a good way to support the tournament and give the big dogs some money so they can continue being dominant. And it gives an incentive for more people to come down because of this.
I agree. You know,
and of course, thank you very much if you do support us. In future, we plan to have a lot more incentive to throw some money in the pot. For now, you have our gratitude and shout-outs.
As we grow, and you know, will be start to be more things for the players as well. The Matcherino is good, as you said, because even if you don't want to donate any money, just by following one of the sponsored people, it actually adds money to the pot as well. Yeah. And it gives an extra cash, you know, bonus for the players there. Really good tool. I would recommend.
We had quite a big
out.
bonus last time. Yeah. I think we ended up getting like $50
because people were trying to compete with each other for the top spot, weren't they?
I wanted the top spot.
He's trying to win in that, but losing money and winning.
Is it a loss if I won?
If you're supporting the and you won as well.
Yeah. It's not bad. It would be greater if I was still in and just like pumping money up, like I'm basically paying myself at this point. But no, I was out. Oh, actually, I wasn't even playing because it was on PS4.
Right, that's true. Imagine you pay a lot into it,
and
you put a lot into it, but then you'd win. So you win all your money back, but you just boost it up by following the people. So the pot will actually get pretty big.
But also, God has now told me the top 8 will be starting at 1/2 time now. So we're gonna take a little break, and you know, you guys can grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab some popcorn, get some food, and then return to see the top 8, which is gonna be mad hype, I believe.
Yeah, do not go anywhere.